You will find that it is you who are mistaken about a great many things.
What's up, Wednesday night? We're back for the Conflicts, and we got ourselves a damn good one tonight. It's going to be another four-way. May sound dirty, who knows, but it's going to be a good one. Tonight we've got the usual suspect. We got the Dingus.
Yo.
We got the estranged cousin Dingus. And then recently, within the last 20 minutes, the one that we remembered is Mama Dingus. Waiters Girl with us tonight. Mama Dingus is here. We got Dingus.
Hell yeah.
We got RJ, the Cajun Dingus. And we've got Gannon taking the night off, or I gave him the night off. He's going to be in the chat. He needs a night off.
Oh, he doesn't even know half the stuff that we're going to be talking about today, so it's fine.
That may work too.
All
right, so Ronnie J, if your connection might get a little iffy, you could use your icon.
All right, I would appreciate that.
Because it might do that. We know how we can have R4D5. I mean, that's fine, but
don't worry, Ronnie J. I'm in the same situation. I understand.
I appreciate that one. So,
but I'm not. But yeah, oh my God, this list is all right. Well, we're gonna. It's quite the size.
I bet.
Just for reference, guys, I just want to say I submitted this list, and I told him he can take off whatever he wants so we can make a smaller list. I was told to take none off. So instead I added 2. And this is what we end up with.
Goodness gracious.
But it ain't going to take all that.
So.
Really?
Really what?
So.
Ronnie J. What?
I'm like,
tier list can only support.
I'm saying really what. I don't know why in the world you got a long list and we don't need a list of a bunch of stuff. Maybe just shorten it.
Well, we'll get through it, all right?
Don't worry, this is all movie franchises, all right? We can do this.
Quick, yeah, we don't have to break down each individual movie in it. You know, we're just going right after just what is a franchise. So we're going to go from the bottom to the top. Okay. Who wants to go first? Does anybody want to go first, or does people want to throw me under the bus, or what's going on?
All right. What are all the categories?
Yeah. Let's go through what all there is.
All right. So we got Pirates of the Caribbean. We've got the Potter. We got the Lord of the Rings. We have the Halloween franchise, the Terminator franchise, Back to the Future franchise, Men in Black. Is there like 3 or 4 of those?
I'm thinking that there's actually 3 main movies, and 4 is it's a different one.
With
it's
Thor.
Yeah, Men in Black International.
Jurassic Park, which I'm thinking we can also lump in Jurassic World.
Jurassic World. Yeah, that was my intention. Anything related with the franchise you can lump in that you've seen on screen, movie-wise. I don't think these have any
fucking James Bond movies. Star Trek, Alien franchise.
I think we're just talking movies here, so we're not talking about Star Trek series per se.
No, we're talking about Star Trek movies, like the Rian Johnson garbage.
Okay.
Indiana Jones, great. Transformers, and it's just the movies. We're not talking about any of the animated stuff. And then I didn't know when.
Right, we're talking about the 5 Michael Bay movies.
Did you add Fast and Furious?
Yeah. I texted you right before we did.
Well, what's
I felt like we had all these big franchises that there's no way that we couldn't have Fast and Furious there just because it's a
Okay.
huge franchise.
Okay. So do we want to go bottom top?
So
or top
tier list
five?
also only supports 10. Tier list only supports 10 rows. So I had to double up on the last 4 rows.
Okay.
Sort that as you want to. Had to make do with what I was given.
Nothing wrong with
But I know
doubling
this
up.
for next time. So next time I'm going to not try to make any lists longer than 10. So I
Okay.
know
Well,
this
this
for the
is-
future.
This is still new. This is still experimental. We're trying to figure it all out. So
True. Every episode, we want to try to do something new. See what works, see what doesn't work. That's the fun of it.
Yeah,
this is
Yeah.
definitely gonna.
You gotta find your flow.
There's gonna
that's
be
it.
some reviewing going on, and they're gonna be like, "Why did you put that where you put it?" And
Oh boy. Some of you all will not like me. I will say that. After once you see what I've put down as my first few, some of you all will be like, "You are freaking insane. Get out of here."
well, we
So,
don't. We think that
is it like worst to best?
yeah.
in our
So we're
opinion?
gonna go.
So we start with worst.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
I got
Correct.
my first one then. I'm good. I'm ready whenever
me too.
everybody else is.
So I don't have a full-on ranking for this either. So like I have a general idea of where a lot of stuff is. I know what's first, and I know what I think is like my last couple, but it's like other than that, I don't know what.
To be
So it's just gonna be
positive
whatever I
and
feel like
fair,
whenever it's my turn.
I'm as familiar with this list as Ronnie J and Kat are because I didn't see this complete list until I just clicked on it and opened the link. So
Nice.
I
Oh, yeah.
I don't have
Oh.
any research or anything, so let the pissing and the Cheerios begin.
Cool.
Who wants to go first?
May I make a suggestion? I would like to say, since we got a
You're gonna throw her under the bus?
nope, I'm going to say this. Actually, I'm going to no. I'm going to. I want to say this here. Since Kat is here and she's the only girl around, I say let the ladies goes first.
Is that
Being
what I
respectful.
Or decide who goes first.
That's what I just said. Is you're gonna throw her under the bus and make her go first?
Well, yeah. I mean, look.
Well, she did say she knows what she was gonna put last.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Like, I can either tell you who to go or I can go myself. I'm good either way.
It is up to you. You are our special
Okay.
guest tonight.
You are a special
Dead
guest.
last. I'll start then. Dead last. Cannot stand this Harry Potter.
Oh,
I will just tell you.
yeah.
I know we have a long list to go, but here's the reason. I got back. Like one of my coworkers was nonstop about Harry Potter, and they're like, "It's at the Dollar Movie Theater." Okay, I didn't want to see Harry Potter. I have no interest in Harry Potter. I fell asleep after 5 minutes. Okay, I woke up going. He's like, "Wasn't it amazing?" I'm like, yeah, sure." Then I never saw anymore,
Talking
and
about
then
the movie, or was he talking about himself?
really, be quiet.
No.
Then my best friend, who I've known forever, he's like, "Hey, will you come see the very last one with me?" I've only seen the third one, and I fell asleep after 5 minutes. So through the whole movie, I'm like, why are they so upset with the bald guy? I don't understand. Like, what did the bald guy do? Like, I didn't understand. So, but yeah, I can't stand Harry
God
Potter.
bless you, Kat. That was the best thing I've heard all day.
Wow.
I still do not understand why they were giving the bald man so much grief. Like, I don't understand it, but it's fine. I don't care to learn. It's fine.
Yeah.
He
I mean,
seems fine to
look,
me. He seems like a good guy to me. It was fine.
I have to agree with you, Kat, because I didn't like Harry Potter either. I hate Harry Potter because
Jesus.
the only good. See, here's
Oh,
this. To me,
sorry,
Harry
Gannon.
Potter. Gannon,
I don't.
I'm sorry with you. I had to. You know what? I'm agreeing with Kat because Harry Potter is definitely dead last on my end too.
I'm
Because
sorry.
I hate Harry Potter. I hate Harry
So I
Potter.
can put you in for dead last on that one too.
Yeah.
Jay?
Man,
All right.
I just know this hurts Patrick's soul because this is like the only franchise out of this whole list that he loves.
Really? I'm sorry. Okay, then you know what? maybe he can send me a message about why the bald man was getting so much grief. Like I'll accept that from him. I mean, I don't want to talk about it for 4 hours. So if you got like a simple like 1 or 2 sentence explanation, I'd be down for that. But
is the
I
bald
just
man?
Voldemort.
Oh,
Voldemort.
you know the white guy. He's like all white, weird nose.
Yeah, he's like no, like a literal white guy, like Joker white guy with no nose, and he's
Yeah.
bald.
that guy, the guy that looks
I mean, no,
like
okay.
the human
In
snake.
fairness, listen.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
fairness,
yeah.
He's
He's like
not
literally
as creepy
like.
looking as the Joker. I'm sorry, but damn clowns. I'm sorry, damn
look,
clowns.
I think we just pissed every pothead in the world. I mean, Potterhead in the world.
Yeah,
Oh
but here's
boy.
this. Here's this reason why I also don't like Harry Potter is that there's no story. I mean, what the heck are you trying to get at? I mean, look,
Oh,
it doesn't make any sense to me. To me, the books is more better on Harry Potter than the movie.
True, the books are almost always better. I'd say
the
always,
books is always
actually.
better. Yes, the books is way better than the whole movies. I mean,
Wait, no offense. You read the books and Patrick hasn't?
no, I don't have the books either.
okay.
Okay, well, you said
Can
the
I
books
just
were
say to
better, so I
Patrick
was
real
asking
quick?
if you read them.
Well, no, I'm just saying this here. This is what I get from the grapevine. I mean, look, this is what I heard throughout everything. Yeah, that's what I said. No story. I don't know what's the
Johnny J,
plot.
Hold on. Wait, Pat,
Oh,
you're going
boy.
to say something?
To Patrick, if you're gonna send me an essay, I may or may not read that whole thing. Just so you know. I'm sorry.
Patrick, if you
I
remember
love you.
anything from high school,
But if
your
you
essay
send
needs
me
a
an
hook.
essay, I will listen.
I just
will
had to
either
write one off
probably,
the
in
top
all
of my-
honesty, I will probably honestly read the very first sentence, maybe the middle somewhere, and then the last will be like, cool, okay, thanks. And then never discuss it again with you.
At least you're being
Valid.
honest about it.
Ooh,
Being honest with you, she ain't going to read your
I
shit.
mean,
she ain't. And
that's
this here,
well. I'm just
that's
saying.
shots fired.
I don't care.
This
I
is
mean, that's
why
great that
you're
you love it. I
wrong.
love that you love it. But
Okay, Patrick, this is how you get cat interested.
interest.
Patrick, how you get cat interested in your essay is by just randomly dropping Star Wars character names throughout, so she'll keep on thinking that you're going to relate back to Star Wars, but you don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make it about
Anyway.
Vader. Like, start out with Vader, and then slowly transition to. I'll read that whole thing because I'm like, oh, this is about Vader. This is about my boy. Okay.
Yeah,
And then I'll
relate
be
it
like,
to
wait,
Star
what
Wars
did
as
you
much you can. That's how you do it.
There you go. See, Spencer knows me. He's got it.
And here's this.
I know
Even
what's
though
up.
if
All right, I'm done.
even
Spencer,
see, here's this. The only movie I ever liked about Harry Potter is the first one, The Sorcerer's Stone. That is the only good one that I could understand. But the rest of
boy.
it is garbage.
I disagree. Well, we'll get to my thoughts on Harry Potter later on in the rankings.
Oh, you're not
But-
dropping at the bottom.
I am not dropping Harry Potter at the bottom. I guess I'll go ahead and go my last
Peer
pick.
pressure. You can do it.
Harry Potter does
this-
not have Black Series. What's wrong with you?
Harry Potter don't have
um,
Black Series.
Does Harry Potter even have
Spencer,
figures?
please drop your last place one so I can drop mine and we can move on.
Okay, so my last one is Fast and Furious because haven't seen any of the mainline movies. I just felt like this was the movie I needed to include because it's such a huge franchise.
And you're
I'm green, like right there in the middle. Right there in the middle.
There it is.
There you go. Okay.
I can
Anyway,
understand that. Yep.
Fast and Furious, like I just never watched any of them, and the one I watched was a spinoff. I watched that spinoff they did. What was it called? Hobbs and Shaw, and it was a fun action flick, but it's just like I don't care. Like
I want to watch that. I haven't seen that.
I mean, it's a fun action
But I have
flick.
other reasons why I have other personal reasons of why I want to enjoy that movie.
Oh, is it Jason Statham? Is that what it is? I'm sure it is. All right. Anyway,
Yeah,
but yeah,
and then
it's just
Idris Elba.
not a franchise
Hello.
True. I do like Idris Elba. He played a great job with Bloodsport,
I mean,
but this is no
Jason, The
superheroes
Rock,
anyway.
Idris. I mean, you know.
Okay, hold on a
That's
second.
not bad. I don't.
You
I
said
can agree with that. That's fine. No.
okay, hold on a second. So you only watched the spin-off like Fast 9, is that right, Spencer?
No, it's a spinoff called Hobbs and Shaw. It's not. It doesn't have a number attached to it.
Oh, Hobbs and Shaw. Okay.
Yeah, it only follows Dwayne Johnson's character and Jason Statham's character. I don't know their names. I don't care about the franchise at all. My friend was just like, "Hey, go watch this." Ryan Reynolds was in it, and that was funny.
Well,
I think it had a post-credit
the main
scene.
lines.
I think it had a post-credit scene actually.
Oh, huh. I got the main story. I got the Fast and the Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I got them, but I don't have Tokyo Drift. Tokyo Drift is a sub. It's a sub part. It's where Han, one of their friends, went to back to Japan, and that's how things got started in the later ones. So I know all that, so I can understand what you get at.
A friend gave me the first one. I have no desire to watch it. Oh my god! Oh, Kilo is just. Oh boy! Yep. Patrick is killing.
And you know how much I cannot stand Harry Potter. If there's a few other things still sitting up there.
He's gonna.
I honestly thought that's not what was going to be last. I'm going to be dead honest.
What did you think? I thought
we'll get to it when you rank it. How about that?
I think Harry Potter for Spencer is going to be at the top.
Only one way to find out. And that's by keep on ranking. Do you have any reasonings to why we want to say Harry Potter's your last one?
Oh, I have any reasons why I want to say this because it's shit.
Point blank.
I guess you're just echoing what everyone else said. Okay.
No, I can't stand it. It's disgusting.
What did?
I'm not down with these little nerdy ass kids running around waving sticks all over, saying they're doing magic. Fuck it, I don't need it.
I mean, okay? First off, I mean, what's the difference from running around with a lightsaber and beating each other with it? Not much. I mean, I don't resist people from doing that because they do that. Because if I could take my lightsaber in public and beat everybody with it, I would. Otherwise, I just do it with my family. But so that doesn't bother me. I mean,
oh my god, this is fantastic.
Is this kind of like,
did Dannon?
Is this kind of like?
Did he send in his pick for the last one? Is that what he did?
Oh, do you have a last one? I mean, there's many of these I know he has not seen.
He said in the chat. So I didn't know if that was his pick for if he's joining in that way.
Waving my stick around would cause me to go to jail. Yes, it would be.
Yes, it would.
Well,
the picture sent he was talking about.
Never mind, I won't say that.
The picture. Toy Hunter.
Hi, Tattoo Hunter.
Welcome.
Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo estás?
Welcome to our show where everyone here on the panel, except for me, ranks Harry Potter is the worst movie franchise out of these 14 movie franchises we picked. More like I picked.
14?
I mean.
Too many?
Yeah, well.
It's alright, let's go.
Alright, anyway, you want to go on for your second to last pick, Kat?
Okay, what? I'm sorry, I was looking at the
I said, do you want to go on? Pick the next one?
Okay, what is that on the top? Because I'm on my phone, so my screen's smaller. What's that icon between Aliens and Transformers on the very top row?
Indiana Jones.
On the right-hand side?
Indiana Jones.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm going to pick... I'll pick Fast and the Furious. I've only ever watched Tokyo Drift. So I like Tokyo Drift, but I don't know much about it.
So you're much like me here. I respect that. You know, we just don't care for it. Yeah, we're on the same drift. Get what I did there? Okay, that was bad. Ronnie J?
Yeah.
Horrible, but it works. Because like there's movies, it's
Oh
horrible.
no. That is a horrible pun, but it works. Oh Lord, oh Lord. All right, well, to me,
That was good.
I would have to say, I don't actually kind of care for. Let's see here. I'm kind of a toss up between Alien or Jurassic Park because I have never seen them. I never seen them, but I would have to pick.
Wait. You've never seen Jurassic Park?
No.
Wow.
Ronnie,
I
Do you hate
can understand.
dinosaurs?
Okay. Like
no, just
Alien.
Let him go. Let him go. Let it go. Let him go.
Well, but I heard that I have seen trailers of, and I know it's pretty cool. And dinosaurs are really good and everything. And I think I did see one one movie of it, so it was pretty cool. So, but I'm probably going to pick Alien.
Okay, but can I make a recommendation? You do at least watch the first couple Jurassic Parks, and then go to
And
Jurassic
the first couple
World.
Alien.
Yeah. Just watch the first few, and you'll enjoy.
At least the first one, just one.
Oh my God. Jurassic Park. You know what? Whenever we get to that, we'll get to that because you will not be able to get me to shut up about it.
Yeah, but I will watch Jurassic Park. But Aliens also I have never watched.
All right, so Jurassic Park is your.
Wait, are you going with Jurassic Park or was it Alien? Did I screw up?
Oh, yeah, it was
you
Aliens.
did.
It was Aliens.
It's Aliens.
Never mind. I didn't change it. I'm sorry. I grabbed the wrong one.
It's okay, man. It happens all the time.
Absolutely. Like, what?
I know. It's like
I was tossed up between Aliens and Jurassic Park because I haven't even watched all the movies, but I have seen a few. I've seen a little bit of Jurassic Park, which was cool. I mean, it's a good franchise. I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty good franchise. But I've never seen Alien.
That is a respectable take.
Right. Yeah. I mean, if
right.
you've never seen it, you can't judge it really. So.
Yeah.
So
Except for Harry Potter.
I think I know what my next one is. Like I said, I'm just kind of playing this by ear. But I'm pretty sure my next one is going to be Halloween.
Okay.
I could probably understand that.
Where the hell is Crow? You're dead meat on Saturday because he's gonna have you.
I know. I'm fully aware. Actually, I mean, I'll admit, Halloween had a first good movie. Like the original one was pretty good, and then the what's the first like sequel reboot thing they did a few years ago? I like that. And then Halloween Kills that just came out was a sequel to that, and I was excited for it. And then the movie ended up being shit, and I didn't watch all the other movies just because like I don't care for stuff that I guess isn't technically canon anymore, and it's just like the dude just going around stabbing everyone, and I don't care for that thing. Like I know you could probably say that about superhero movies as far as just like, it's just like, this superhero against this villain and it's like the same plot over and over, and it's just like, sure, you have a valid point there. I enjoy that. I don't enjoy seeing this same dude just go around and stab every person 5 times.
And the worst part is they always run upstairs in a house, or they run into the basement.
Right. They always do the most stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Right. They all do the same stupid stuff.
Or they just have Nev Campbell in the movie.
Anyway, that's my pick. That's my
Okay,
receipt.
you're good. All right, so that means my turn. All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any predictions?
I mean, I know what I thought was going to be your last. So, I know what I think. There it is. That is what I thought was going to be your last.
Yeah, because you're not a Star Trek person because you're a Star Wars, not a Star Trek, and I could respect that.
Yeah, I cannot. No, I just. There's only one Star movie for me.
Okay, hold up.
I just can't do Star Trek movies. I can't. And if anybody's upset, I apologize. Not really, but I do. I'm not apologizing for the movies. I'm apologizing that you might be upset, but I won't change my opinion. I just don't like them.
Star Wars is Star Wars was the first one on that first debate. Star Wars is what is on the first debate show. Star Wars is not on this list. Okay, Gannon.
No,
yes, there's no
everything
superhero
but-
or Star Wars.
Yeah, everything. No heroes, no Star Wars, because it wouldn't be fair. Because those would sit at the very top.
Yes, that's my whole
Exactly.
reasoning behind this list, because I knew we'd all have diverse views
Star
on
Wars
this.
would be number one. Marvel would be number two.
Overall,
A whole
probably.
bunch of shit in between. Then it would be, of course, the potheads at the bottom, and then Star Trek, and then DC above that, and then everything. in
Hold on. DC would be like overall at least mid. Come on. Like DC has some very solid movies, all right? Sure, half of them's garbage, but the other half is amazing.
But
Mhm.
anyways, we're gonna roll on to the next set before we get
Yeah.
Valid,
on
that's
a
valid.
tangent and we don't move anywhere.
Very
That
valid.
is
All right, Kat,
that
what
is
is
true.
your number 12 pick?
Halloween.
I like your thinking so far. I like your thinking other than Harry
I
Potter. I
only-
like
I've
your
only
thinking
watched-
so far.
I mean, I've only watched one all the way through, and I jump at creepy movies or suspenseful movies. Like, it stresses me out.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, it was really good, very intense, it messes with your mind, but it's
Mhm.
not my most favorite thing. I mean, I'd watch it over some of my other picks, but
Oh boy. Like
I'll put it up there because
I-
I watched that one.
Halloween, like anytime I watch any kind of movie like that, it always just like I don't want to say creeps me out, but it keeps me on edge.
Oh, it
And
does.
so like anytime whenever
Yeah.
whenever you have this very silent killer like Michael Myers, and now you just hear a random creak in the house, it's like, oh shit. Like just in the middle of the night.
Right?
It's
I
terrible.
think I can no
It's
longer
terrible.
sleep for 2 days. Cool.
I know, right? There's
Yeah.
like, okay, there goes my good rest for the night.
I sleep with the lights on for a while.
Oh, me too. I always sleep with the lights on. I have a lamp that I keep on like 24/7.
Yeah.
It's not good for the light bulb, but it's good for my
Exactly.
sanity.
You have sanity?
Exactly.
The tiny bit I have.
Okay, I'm just checking. Good
Right.
friends check. Sanity check. I checked.
Uh.
You're fucked.
Anyway, does Ronnie J have it? Well, actually, we already know what Ronnie J's next is. He already told us what this is.
Yeah, it's Jurassic Park.
Okay,
Yep.
I mean, I can give you that. At least it's not at the bottom.
No, it's not at the bottom because
But
see
please,
Jurassic
you
Park.
watch
Yeah, I watched some. Okay, I mean I'm not gonna lie, I have watched a little bit of it, and I have watched bits and pieces and stuff, but they're all good. I'm not gonna lie. But just watching them from beginning to end and stuff, no.
Hey, Kat,
But
how many Star Wars
well.
characters are in Jurassic Park? I know of at least 2.
Wait, what?
How many Star Wars people are in Jurassic Park?
Yeah, I know of at least 2. I think there's. Is that
There's
just
2
2?
Star Wars people? Oh wait, yeah, you have Mace Windu. Who's the other?
Admiral Holdo.
Who
So
did
you
she
got
play in
Mace
Jurassic
Park?
Windu and who?
That's
Um,
Laura Dern. She played in Jurassic Park too. She was what's her name?
Yeah.
Doctor. What the hell? The chick. The
In
blonde.
the original or the sequel?
In the original.
Oh, okay. I'm just not familiar with the actress.
Atler, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that sounds right.
There was the one that Jeff
Statler, something, I
Jeff
think
Goldblum was
so.
trying to bang through the whole movie.
Yeah.
This is true. This is true. If that gives you a reason to go watch it, Ronnie J, there's your reasoning.
I mean, the Grand Master was trying to get some from Admiral Holdo.
Pretty much.
Put
Okay.
that together, Ronnie J, and tell me you don't want to see that movie.
Okay, if I can find it on Tubi, I will watch it.
Just go get it. Probably like $3.
It's not on
Exchange.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
on
No, it's not on
Peacock.
TV right
has
now.
it for like probably $1 since
For-
it's so old.
For a while,
I'll-
it was on Prime, but they might have moved it off for the free.
probably, but I'll look at it once I'll go find it once I get a chance. though.
Game Exchange. Where you
Yep,
can find
always.
1990s movies for $5 or less at your local Game Exchange. There's your plug. You're slacking. You're fire. I did it for you.
But listen, I don't know exactly how much it is. Okay, so it could be more, it could be less. You don't know. And it all depends on if you want a regular DVD, 4K, or Blu-ray combo pack.
Ronnie J dropped his, so that means we're down to Dingus for his number 12.
So my next two are very close, and the one I'm leaning towards that I'm about to say, I think you all are all going to murder me. Like everyone on this entire plane is going to murder me for putting this at 12th place. Are you ready for this?
Oh,
Yo.
brother.
I guess.
Yep.
Back to the Future.
What?
You
Okay.
gotta be joking
Okay.
now.
Why? Why?
Why?
Okay.
I'm not going to murder
one-
you because I like you too much,
just
but why?
pissed off Lord Vader, girl.
okay. My
I
first
said I
big
wasn't gonna
reasoning.
murder him.
My first big reasoning is that I have not seen the third movie.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
I've also watched the first two movies 2 times. I enjoy them, but I do find them to be I don't know if I'd say very overrated, but I definitely think they're overrated.
You got Christopher Lloyd, who also was a bad guy.
He does a pretty good job. He does a very good job. The actors do a very good job in their roles. And,
So
and
you
the
just
plots are good.
But what makes you think why are you giving them a low score?
Well, the big thing is it's a whole trilogy that I haven't watched a whole trilogy of. That's my number one point.
Okay,
It's
if you
because I haven't seen the
watched-
full trilogy.
I get that.
It's kind of like you not seeing all of certain movies too. Like there's got to be something on this list that
Right.
we've not seen all of.
Right.
Mm.
Right, and
Well-
that's how it is too. It's like I haven't seen all the Fast
Yeah.
and Furious. Actually, I haven't seen a single main line. I haven't seen most of the Halloween movies because they're just whatever. And so continue that with Back to the Future. Like I like the first two, and this is where it kind of gets tough down to because like everything else here, like I mean I enjoy everything here. I just don't really care for Fast and Furious to be completely honest.
Man, you almost
Yeah.
make me want to bring out my lightsaber at you.
Whoa,
All right.
keep it in your pants, buddy.
Anyway, I need
Oh.
to.
If I mean that, I mean my actual lightsaber,
I know,
my
I
dark
know.
saber.
I know.
Oh boy,
All right, so I'm
I
gonna
have
go.
no comment.
that's fair.
If I want to
What
watch a
did you?
movie,
So Fast and the
if I
Furious
want to
for you?
watch a movie about fast cars, okay. One, I'm watching Gone in
Watch
60
Cars?
Seconds and Cars. Cars and my favorite car movie is Gone in 60 Seconds.
I've never heard of that.
Man, I haven't seen that in a really long time.
I think that I never even heard.
Angelina Jolie and Nicolas Cage.
I like Nicolas Cage.
I like Angelina Jolie too.
Well,
Oh,
then you'll like that. You actually might like that. You might actually like that.
it was a really good movie, and it has probably one of my
was,
dream
it was.
car in it. Everybody's
Yeah.
most people's dream cars. Everybody loves Eleanor.
Yeah. That is true.
Well, at least most of us can agree Fast and Furious is pretty low.
Well, I got.
Yeah.
I have not even watched the 9th one. That's where John Cena's in.
No, I don't want to taste it. I just want to test drive it. All right.
Who said that?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
So awkward silence here, but let's move on to number 11 in our awkwardness that we have right now.
Yeah, this is so awkward.
Mama Dingus, Lady Dingus.
I am keeping my comments to myself, thanks.
Lady Dingus.
I'm trying to concentrate about what I'm going to pick now, okay? Hey.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no! Oh no! I think Gannon said something. I cannot say. I cannot read this. You're gonna have to read this here, Kilo. I can't read it. Gannon said something.
What, to steal the
Let's go steal the Declaration of
Dingus
Dingus
pendant?
pendant.
Dingus
Dingle Cage. That's hilarious.
The national treasure.
That's
That's
fantastic. That is fantastic. I need.
Probably the best comment in the chat.
Let's watch that. Let's first watch that.
I'm gonna screenshot this really quick. Give me a moment. I have to screenshot this. This is.
I'm gonna screenshot
amazing.
it too.
Hold on. I gotta put it back up because I was gonna click it out, but
I got it. This is fantastic.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I got it too. I got that.
so Ronnie, so I'll see that on Facebook later, I'm sure, but it's okay.
Don't worry.
I'm not worried about it.
No, don't worry. I'm going to keep that. That's for a keepsake.
Well, you just put it on there and it saves it anyways.
I know, but I want to do it. I did a screenshot so I could save that and just look at it and laugh at it all the time.
All right.
So number 11. What do we got from Cat?
Two of them are tied, so I'm trying to break the tiebreaker.
I know that's how it was for me just now.
Yeah, that's me too.
I'll go with Men in Black.
I can understand that.
I haven't seen the last one, which I would like to see Thor in, but I mean, I like it, but out of these other choices, it's got to go first.
Yeah, I could probably.
That's a very
understand.
valid thing.
Yeah.
It is
It's like
valid.
out of these, this is out of these, this is probably the most niche franchise. I'd probably
Yeah.
say out of all of them here.
Spencer, was the one that you thought I was going to drop last. Have I presented that yet or no?
No, it was Star Trek that I thought you were doing last.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I could probably understand Men in Black. It's I mean, the first is well. The thing about with Men in Black is that the Men in Black International is just. I haven't even watched that. I have watched 1, 2,
It's all right.
and 3, where that.
You go back into time.
Yeah, it goes back in time and all that. 1 and 2 is pretty good. It's awesome on my end, but 3 is going back through time. It's a little bit awkward.
It's okay. Meh.
It's
Same as International. It's about the same level as International.
I like the guy that played Tommy Lee's character.
Yeah,
I thought he did a good job though. I wasn't crazy about what is it, Jermaine's character, but
here,
I liked the young guy.
And here's Crow, number 1 Halloween for him.
I knew he was coming.
Yeah, and Crow, do you really want to know who put Halloween last?
You can see it's there.
I didn't put it last.
No, he can't. I don't have it scrolled up. Yeah, you can see it. It's there.
Yeah. And don't worry, it's not me.
All right, Ronnie J, what's your pick?
Let's see here. My pick would probably be
Star Trek. Halloween over some of these other ones. You're gonna go Star Trek?
Well, to me though, Star Trek. The reason why I choose Star Trek as a number 11 is because the fact that I only see one Star Trek movie, and that's with Picard and as a Star Trek nemesis, where Data died, and
Nemesis is pretty good.
it's good and everything, but I haven't even watched all the Star Trek movies. I only watched the shows, but not the
Valid.
movies. So I can't. I mean, let's to all, and also I want to also apologize for all of y'all that are Star Trek fans. I have never watched all the movies. I only saw one, and I only watched the shows. Okay, I'm sorry. I watch shows, so
I
I'm.
can't say I even watch the shows, but to each their own. I'm not mad at you.
I mean, there's not. I can't say.
I
I'm.
just sit you at the other table at my dinner. Sit
Yeah,
over there, bro.
yeah. I
still
really am
feed you,
sorry.
but you will sit over there.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, y'all. I can't.
No, it's all good. That's your opinion. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, don't be sorry for it.
No, don't be sorry about anything.
I'm not sorry about Harry Potter. So
Oh, I sure
Hey,
tell
me neither. I ain't sorry about Harry Potter either. I mean, Harry Potter sucks to me.
Spencer, when you got Dingus.
we love you, Patrick.
I don't. Will you
More
leave Patrick?
ways than-
He's outside crying in his car. Okay. He went out to cry in the car.
No, he doesn't even have a car.
Oh, well, he went out to cry in his parents' car, which makes it even more awkward. He's not even in the
Hey,
car.
Oh boy.
And Crow said, "Listen, more ways than 1 kilo."
Oh, I know what he meant.
Ooh.
Bastard.
All right, we ready for my next pick now?
Yes, we're ready for you.
So the one that's just about tied with Back to the Future for me, and it only got the slight edge just because I like the characters a tad bit more, actually a little bit more, is Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, that was my
And
in-between.
I must say, like Jack Sparrow is such a great charismatic character, and also like one of my favorite villains. My favorite villain from the whole series is Davy Jones, and I think he's just like one of the coolest villains that there is in general. That I don't think he gets enough respect for. But that was only just like one good, like he had one really good movie that he was in. I barely remember the third. Fourth one was garbage. I didn't even watch the fifth one. But the first one was really good. The first two were really solid, and then it just went downhill from there. But yeah, Davy Jones, he's an awesome character, and Jack Sparrow is a pretty good character too. And so that's why it got the slight edge over Back to the Future for me.
Well, I could probably understand that. I mean, Pirates of the Caribbean with Johnny Depp, and I mean, Johnny Depp is a perfect role character to play as Jack Sparrow. I mean, he's. I can vouch in for that.
Yeah.
Very, very good pick.
Yeah.
Maybe a little
What
bit
about you?
higher. How about me?
Yeah, how about you?
Number 11. This is surprised it's ranked as high as it is.
Lord
Okay.
of the Rings.
I'm gonna have a malfunction with that. Really?
Yes, me and Kat. I mean,
I'm going to have an aneurysm.
I tried watching
going.
the first one, and I couldn't do it. Like they were lost, wandering around. I'm like, all right, it's like a 3-hour-long movie. I just couldn't do it.
Yes.
Okay.
I wish Star Wars was that long, and I wish they had the extended DVDs because that's the only way to watch them now.
Right, but I just couldn't handle them wandering around in this world of like, and I'm like, and I was just like, all right, I'm done, I'm out. I couldn't do it.
It's okay. I know a lot of people.
Oh my God,
I'm just
don't
saying,
like
I
it.
can't do it.
One of my best friends growing up, her
At least you didn't
parents
put
asked
last.
if they could borrow the first one. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. So they watched it, and we were upstairs, and then she like called me downstairs in the basement, and then she's like, hey, where's the rest of the movie? I was like, what are you talking about? She goes, well, they ended it. They're in some gorge. I was like, yeah, that's the end of the movie. There's a part like 2 and 3. She goes, oh, like it went right over her head. But it's not for everybody.
That's hilarious.
Oh Lord.
That is hilarious.
But yes, Spencer, at least it wasn't in last place.
You know what? I'll respect you for that.
I was gonna do
It is.
Yeah. I mean, it's not last, so.
I just can't. I can't deal with it. So I mean, I just couldn't get it. It didn't.
That's okay.
It didn't speak to me, like I lost interest when they're like wandering around lost.
Okay, how did you think about the second one? Were you more invested in that one with the big battle at Helms Deep, or no? Or
I never even saw the second one because I didn't like the first one.
Okay, all right, okay.
I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't like the
It's
first
okay.
one, so I didn't see the
Two
second
Towers is amazing. Okay.
I mean, it's great.
What was it that you were bored on? Was it you just felt like they were walking around too much and like not much happened? Was that your main problem?
There was nothing going on, in my opinion. They're bantering
so
back
much
and
going
forth.
The
about
second
something.
one changes that. You get the best ever on-screen war battle there is, and that is the Battle of Helm's Deep.
Yes, and the Urukai, and they're coming at you, and they're sorry. Okay, I'll be.
Oh my gosh! And the banter between Gimli and Legolas. Okay, you know what? No. We can't be talking about Lord of the Rings now. We gotta wait for whenever it's higher up there.
Like...
I know, right? With me having to, I would start it tomorrow, but problem is, it's gonna suck if the power goes out, and then I can't finish it.
I'm gonna watch the extended version because that's the only way to watch it.
Oh.
So.
Yeah.
Cat, it's your turn.
On behalf of everybody else on the stream, I will play this at myself.
It's official. You suck.
There you go.
All right.
Okay.
Kilo, before we continue, I just want to say something about your list organization here really quick. You have, I think, the top section slightly mixed up between 11 and 12. Because you have the bottom one, Fast and Furious.
Yeah. All right, I see what you're saying.
Do you see what I'm saying? Okay.
I put them in backwards. My bad.
Okay.
I
just, you're all good. I just wanted to clear that up really quick, so whenever we get this screenshot of it, it's not all messed up.
Is that better? Yeah, that's right now. All right. Yeah.
Yes, now it's right.
I got confused because I was. Yeah. All right.
You're fine. It's just this weird double style that we will try to not do again in the future unless necessary.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, we're now into the top 10, guys. Like, oh wow.
What is this? Why is he chanting my name? He's
Kilo. That's how I think he's thinking. Kilo.
Don't get Kilo too excited to sleep. Yes.
So is that when you can't sleep, you put on Lord of the Rings? Is that it?
Oh, Lord.
No, honestly, I don't even have it, so it wouldn't even be a factor.
Glad my camera.
What is your movie you put on if you can't go to sleep?
I don't put movies on and go to sleep.
What?
Oh, I always have something put on whenever I go to sleep. It's usually whatever show I'm on.
I used to, I used to be like that, but anymore it's just like I just go to bed and I'm so tired by the time I'm ready to go to bed.
Gotcha.
Must be nice.
Or I just fall asleep watching Disney Plus on my sofa recliner, one or the other.
There you go.
So
okay.
All right. Anyway, number 10. What do you have, Kat?
Pirates.
All right. That's a respectable place for it.
I've never seen the last one, but I love Johnny Depp. I love him from all his stuff. Edward Scissorhands, I love Johnny Depp, so he's higher on my list.
Oh,
he makes those movies. He makes that character.
I have to agree with Kat on that. And not only he did Johnny Depp did that, but also Johnny Depp did Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and which by the way, and he also did one. I think he did one with vampires. That one there. I can't remember exactly the movie that he did that, but he played in that one. Yeah. And then he did a remake movie of And I'm just thinking, what was it? Oh, the Lone Ranger.
Yep.
He played
I
as
really
Tonto.
enjoyed that.
Tonto.
I know a lot of people did not
Tonto.
like that movie, but I really
I
enjoyed
loved
that
it.
movie.
I like
Yeah,
it.
I really liked it.
Yeah, I mean,
anything Johnny Depp is in, I absolutely love.
I have to say I love Johnny Depp. There are certain movies that I don't actually kind of agree with. It's the remake of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I kind of like
His
the
creepy
original. Uh,
I would
I
say
don't-
something about that movie, but I'm gonna keep myself alive, so I'm not gonna say anything about it.
yeah.
Wait, you
but
said you liked the original more?
I like the original more because
Right.
it's
I
kind of a
think
little bit.
that's what 99% of people say.
Yeah,
I mean, Johnny Depp's version is really creepy. I mean, it creeps me out, and I love the man, but it is creepy.
yeah. I mean, I don't like.
I like it. I like it.
But here, yeah,
I
and
didn't say
also
I didn't like it. I just said it's creepy.
yeah, and also here's this, and also the characters, and also the way the characters look, and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I don't like it at all, and also the Oompa Loompas, they all kind of look.
Are you
I don't
racist
know.
against Oompa Loompas? Is this what this is?
No.
Sure.
No,
We'll just let this
it's
slide
the-
for now because we got more we need to get onto.
Yeah, we
it's-
come back to your Oompa Loompa hating ass later.
Very funny. Okay, but for my pick, I would have to say
For number 10.
Hey, Oompa Loompa lives matter. Just saying.
I like the original Oompa Loompas actually.
Oh, the ones that can that are part of the ex-president's race. They're all orange.
Ha ha ha.
Wow. The Cheeto race?
The Cheeto race. Yes.
Hey, at least they got green hair like the Joker.
And then their cousins, Chester Cheetah. All right, go ahead. Who's next?
That is Ronnie J's number 10.
I would have to say Lord of the Rings.
Oh, right to the heart.
Also dead
right
to me.
the heart. Right to the heart, people. Right to the heart.
I am sorry. Okay.
It's fine. That's your opinion.
It's just that I have seen trailers and this and that. I'm probably watched maybe one clip now and then on Lord of the Rings. Just
Boy.
looking through when I had the satellite. When I had the satellite at the time, but since I don't have the satellite anymore, then oh well. And hello, Pauline. It's good to see you.
But wait.
How's it going, Pauline?
But you have not seen it, so that's why you're putting it where it's at, right?
In a matter
Oh
of
my goodness,
speaking, yes.
Pauline.
In a matter of speaking, I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can
It's
say.
respectable. That's
I mean, you
that's
haven't
okay.
seen it. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's all right.
you haven't seen it. It's fine. Now,
But
if you
I had
ever
to
watch it
play
and say you don't
something.
like it, then there's a problem.
Yeah, I mean, here's this. I mean, look, I haven't seen it, but I have to place it somewhere because I already got my hated.
You know what?
picks.
You placed it higher than Kilo. All right.
Yeah.
You have some check mark somewhere on your paper there for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just Kilo just shaking his head for that. All right.
Can I say
I guess
something
it's
real
my
quick?
turn. Oh yeah, go on.
I'm sorry. Before your pick, I just want to say hi, Pauline. I haven't seen you in forever, and I hope you're doing amazing, hun. Okay, you can go now.
Okay.
Welcome in, Pauline. Good to see you.
Yes, it's quite great to see you and the audience, everyone here tonight supporting us, being stupid and ranking all these. Anyway.
And by the way, for all technical standards, this is a list created by Spencer, so he's at fault for any of this. As
Spencer,
always,
why didn't you add
the
Godzilla?
Dingus- But all right,
You know
go
what?
ahead.
It's okay. I'd be
You
the
know
one
what?
to
This
that one,
we
so
don't
it's okay.
talk about it.
Well,
okay.
Well, there's a lot of Godzilla fans, so we have to understand that.
I feel like though something that we could do is like a big kaiju list sometime, because it's like Godzilla is just kind of like out there. I mean, I guess I don't know. Like, but a
will
big
rate
kaiju list
the
would be pretty cool.
movies. I will rate the movies. Each kaiju. Yes. I will do that.
We'll figure out something for the future.
100%.
But right now,
Hmm.
my number 10 is something that Kat brought up earlier. That was a very good point. It's like, it's not this is bad. It's just that this is like everything else is better. This is just like the most niche of all these that's left, and that's Men in Black.
I can understand that.
And like the first two movies were really solid. Like, I love the first movie. All right, like that pug is an amazing character. Will Smith, one of his best ever roles, if not his. I don't know if it's his best, but it's a great role that he's in. And Tommy Lee Jones he's with, great. Like the actors, all the those made two actors. The way they play off each other, especially in that first one, is just great.
Great chemistry.
And just having the pug throughout all three movies. I love the pug. You gotta admit, the pug. Or even there's those what were those, like those weird like cricket alien things?
Worms?
Like not the
Worms?
main enemy from the first one, but you just had that like group of like weird aliens just all together that you saw in like each of the three movies as well. I don't remember what they were called. I don't remember. They're maybe as worms? I don't remember what they were actually.
The ones that were making like coffee in the first one when he
Were those worms?
I think they're called worms. Yeah, I thought they were. Maybe I'm right. I might be really wrong, but I thought they were worms.
I don't remember. It's been years since I've watched Men in Black. Any of them. Like, the latest one I saw was International whenever that came out in theater. And I saw that opening weekend, and there's barely anyone in the theater.
Well, I have watched Men in Black 1, 2, and 3. So I haven't even watched 4. So
yeah, it's all right. I enjoyed it more than 3, to be honest. It's a more fun movie than 3, in my opinion.
But you know what else Will Smith played good in? Independence Day.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a great movie. Like I think another movie list idea that I'm gonna ask the time, just like great like solo movies, you know. And it's like Independence Day is a great movie, and it'd be one that'd easily go on that list.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Independence Day,
Fifth Element.
not Solo, not Solo. Independence Day is far beyond better than Solo. Like, come on, like you gotta admit that here, Kilo. Come on.
Okay, but if I may ask you this here, even though Will Smith is not in the sequel to it, what do y'all think about the second Independence Day? Well, I know it's not part of this here. You have never seen it.
I didn't know there was a second Independence Day.
I think
there is a second
once, and I was nowhere even remotely in the same universe as the first one.
Mm-hmm. It's just one of those movies that's just supposed to be a sequel, just to be a sequel, just for the hell of it.
Oh, like Return of Jafar?
Ooh.
Yes.
Let's make a sequel for no apparent reason and then do it horribly. Let's make Return of Jafar. Sorry.
Well, I want to do a Disney list and a Pixar list sometime. Like, that Pixar list is going to be a huge one too, just because there's so much Pixar.
Can I be a part of that?
We'll plan that. We'll figure that out soon.
That sounds
Spencer,
like a good idea.
Spencer, I think I know some Pixars, and I know you know some. I think me and you could kind of come up with some ideas on that end later in the future.
Pixar, you just put in all the movies and boom. Although there's a lot. That's the problem with Pixar, is there's a lot. So that's the list I might actually have to try to cut down on, but that'd be hard to. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out, because Pixar has such a huge library. I'll figure it out. Anyway, what is your number 10 pick, Kilo? Because we need to get moving along on you. Halloween, that's... I like your pick there.
Halloween. I could probably understand
Just to say,
that.
the only person that has not put Halloween on here yet is Mr. Ronnie J. But go on.
All right. I mean, it's the same old as the rest of that.
Stabby stab.
I just can't. It gets boring. I know some people love it. They love their slasher movies.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, well, like I said before, if you love it, you love it. I don't like it. It's my opinion, you know, and I don't have an issue with people who like it. It's just you won't get me to like it. I mean, we each have our own opinions and we get along, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about it. Because there's
being able to respect each other. That's all that matters.
So
Yeah.
now it's a Mama Dingus because I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Valid. You're on the hot seat now, Kat. You're welcome.
It's starting
Okay.
to burn my ass.
Scroll down a little bit. Let me look at my.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. All right, I will pick Star Trek. I will have to say, so my family, my parents loved both Star Wars and Star
Other
Trek.
side of
Obviously,
it.
more Star Trek or Star Wars. But I have to say though, I remember going to see First Contact, and I like the Borg. I do. I mean, I don't think they could compare
The
to
Borg are pretty cool.
the Force and Star Wars, but
You need to flip the two.
I enjoy the
two
I enjoy
purples.
the Borg. So
I was just trying to figure out how I was going to do that. But all right, there. After the next row, we can just do it normally again.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
What's your pick, Ronnie J?
You broke me.
Yeah, Spencer, you broke. Okay.
I did know about this limitation. Okay, like to be fair, I did not know about this limitation.
It's all right. All right, Ronnie. Tell you what
Anyway.
you got.
All right. Scroll down so I can look, please.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Let's see here. What are my choices here? Let's see. I would have to pick. Mm, 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 mm. I would probably have to pick. Sorry guys. I have to pick. Halloween.
There we go. You finally got out of the way.
Yeah. You see, Halloween. The reason why I picked that is because I have watched about Friday the 13th, about on that Halloween, and I have watched about Jason and Michael Myers, blah 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 blah. Freddy versus Jason, and they were okay. I mean, but it's just not my forte. I'm not a scary movie person, to be honest. I'm not.
Me neither. That's
I mean,
just how our tastes are.
yeah. I mean, I'm just not that type. But Crow, I'll just say this to you, Crow, if you're still in here. I respect you as Halloween, and everything, but I just
Yeah.
I just can't go with scary movies like that. I mean, I like the figures and everything, but I don't like the movies on some of them. I'm sorry.
All right,
Nothing to be sorry about. It's your opinion.
Spencer Dingus.
Okay, so sorry, I was just making sure I got all the totals here because I'm trying to keep the score as we're going along here. Anyway, Halloween is now the first movie to get a permanent score. Anyway, or solid finish score. My pick is Transformers.
okay.
Okay.
My reasoning for this is, I mean, I overall enjoy these movies. I mean, most of them aren't good, but they're like still guilty pleasures.
Yeah.
I just enjoy them. Like Bumblebee was great though. I actually do have a
seen
guilty
that.
pleasure for Age of Extinction. I quite enjoy that one, although it is a very flawed movie, and I could look at it and watch it and see that, although I still really enjoy it. And I can say that about most of the other Michael Bay ones too. I think the only one that actually probably holds up as an actually good movie is probably the first one, but I still enjoy them. They're still fun.
Well, I could probably respect that. Me with the Transformers, because I got all the Transformers movies, and including Bumblebee, and
Bumblebee's
some.
really good.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Bumblebee hold out on his own, and actually in his Generation 1 form as a beetle bug, that is good. I'm not
I
gonna
love
lie.
the beginning of that movie. The beginning of that movie was
Yes,
amazing.
it was good for me. I like that. So,
But I just like
all right.
everything else that's left on the list more.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Yep.
Aliens.
Aliens.
You're number 9. Okay.
I hear a
Do you
lot
care
of.
to give reason? Do you care? Do you care? Do you care to elaborate?
The elaboration is that's I've spoken. That's because it's a.
I'm actually
Come on, come on! You
saying
gotta give us something more. Give us some nugget.
I'm like I said, I'm not really a big fan of those kind of movies.
Okay.
But thanks for that. I can't.
I mean, it's
At
just
least.
being honest. I'm not a fan of them, so I mean, it could have been a worse ranking than it was. But I kind of,
right.
I mean, I've seen them. They're like, if they're on, I'll watch them, but I'm not going to buy the Blu-rays to them or whatever. So,
Yeah.
I have
I don't
to.
hate them, but I also don't like them that much.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's respectable.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't
Plus,
like
I
them
said I was
either.
going to kind of with your list. I was going to be devil's advocate, anyways, because there's a lot of stuff in here I really don't. A lot of them I don't dance with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that. Ugh.
Mm.
So I think it's your turn again, Kat.
Oh, I need.
Or number 7.
Actually, number 8.
Number 8. Number 8. I'm sorry. Number 8.
Yes, Transformers.
Transformers. I mean, I enjoy Transformers. I always get giddy when I watch the first one, especially with Rafi. Like, he gets so excited. He's like, Mom, it's Optimus, right? And then it was very traumatic watching the second one when I thought he died. Like, I literally wanted to leave my friend's house to watch. Like, I was like, I don't want to watch this stupid movie more. Like, I was genuinely, like, upset. And then it brought me back
You
to
really
my
thought they were going to
childhood
do that, though? Like, come on.
Listen, other people are stupid sometimes when they make movies, okay? I don't agree with everybody's choice.
This is true. This is very valid. There's been some very dumb movie.
They just killed off my childhood. Like, I don't want to put up with this. So I'm going to ignore that. But yes, but there's the others I just like more. So, but I do enjoy Transformers.
Man, I love Transformers myself. I watch shows and I got all the Michael Bay films on that. Although I really hate to see that Megan Fox did not came back on the third one, but there was a lot of speculation, this and that, and everything. But the only one thing everybody keeps saying that the fourth movie about I think the Age of Extinction that it's not a good one, or is it The Last Night? I'm not 100% sure which one.
They're both bad movies. One is much worse than the other, and that is The Last Night.
Okay. Well, I mean, as a story plot wise, I like it because on my end, but I'm not going. That's not my choice for this next one. But
okay. What's your next one then?
My next one would have to be I would have to say Back to the Future.
You know what? You ranked it much higher than me. You ranked it much higher than me. You're very, you're getting those better check marks on Cat's list than I am.
Yeah. Now the reason why I said Back to the Future is that it's good. It's got a good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, it got the DeLorean, and all three movies got different ones, and also the a futuristic DeLorean, and that was in the second one and to the third one, and everything, and also transfers to on the railroad tracks, and did the and also did a train time machine one, but that's pretty awesome myself. But there were certain aspects of it that I didn't actually like, and that was the to be quite honest with you, there's a lot of other things like why in the world you want to get an almanac, something. It's just stupid stuff in that movie. It's just some stupid stuff that don't actually need to be in there. But I mean, and also like a Biff and 1 and 2, 3, like a time loop screw up on my end. But it's just yeah. So I'm not actually into all that,
That's fine.
but
It's
but
all
I
good.
do like but I love Christopher Lloyd. I mean, he's a good actor.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
He played the role great.
Yeah, he played the
Yeah.
role great, and the one that played as Marty McFly, that was who is it?
Michael J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox. Yes, he did good in that, and others and all the others, they did all good on it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
All right. My number 8. After some deep thought, very, very deep thought, and this is going to be the point where you have to you have to separate it from since we're doing movies and not from
Right.
TV is Star Trek.
Yep.
Because I think Star Trek is much stronger in the shows. I've watched some of them. I've watched bits and pieces.
Okay.
I've watched I've watched like an essential list of Next Generation leading up to Picard.
Gotcha.
And I watched a little bit of Deep Space Nine and a little bit of the originals, and then I watched Picard because I was excited for Picard. But as far as movie wise go with these, it has some really good movies, but it also has some like really bad movies too. But like whenever you hit those really good movies, it's like they're really good. Like Wrath of Khan is very, very, very good. It just really shows Khan as like a great iconic villain. I'm trying to remember which other I remember most of the Next Generation ones being good too, like Nemesis that Ronnie J brought up earlier. That was a pretty good one. Or you just have the crap ones like the first one they did, the Motion Picture, where they were just testing the gimmick of it being a movie and like didn't care for the plot, essentially. But yeah, that's where I place it at number 8.
Okay.
And we have all ranked Star Trek now.
And now it is Kilo's turn. The Terminator.
I'll break that cherry.
Oh. Okay. Why?
And moving along.
No. You have to give some sort of explanation.
No. You have to explain that now because
I chose my rules.
Well.
I put it there because it's where it's gonna go. It's my least favorite out of the ones that are left.
Okay, just give us a nugget. Like, there's a very valid, reasonable, easy explanation you could give that we would just all accept right now.
I mean, look, the first Terminator was good. I mean, even though Arnold Schwarzenegger played as the bad guy, I mean, it doesn't matter though. It's still good. And then and everybody loves Judgment Day. Am I right, Spencer?
Great movie.
If
you could but there's a very easy reasoning, and you'll see that reasoning come by.
Not everyone.
Once it's my turn.
But okay, no, that's fine. I'm putting it there because out of the ones that are left, that's my least favorite.
Okay. All right, it is back to you, Kat, for your number 7.
Terminator.
Oh yeah, I don't hear. Wait, do I hear it?
What?
Wow, you guys are in Boston.
I've watched them a few times, but I mean, I loved Arnold and his crazy sayings. I'll be back. Everybody loves that, but we didn't watch him as much growing up. I watched Alien more.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
What? You got to be kidding me.
Yup.
All right.
Oh God.
What about? Okay. Well, what do you say is your number 7 then, Ronnie J? Since you don't agree with that.
No, I really don't agree with that, honestly. And I have to.
I know you don't.
No, because you know me, Spencer, don't you? Because you love the Terminator, don't you?
Okay. What is your pick?
My pick is going to be none other than let me see here. I'm tossed up between Men in Black and the Pirates of the Caribbean. So I would probably say Men in Black. Because like I said though, with Men in Black, the Men in Black is I like it. I like the all the characters that played in it. They have good roles, and I had never watched the fourth one. And one thing for sure, though, I don't think the fourth one is
It's okay.
a good one on my end.
It's alright. It's alright.
But I love the first two. It's okay on the third, but the fourth one, I have seen it. I know, you know what? I have seen the trailers of it and stuff like that, but I don't actually like it. So
Alright. Valid.
Spencer, I'm just going to tell you right now, choose wisely how you rank the rest of those, or we may no longer be friends.
Whoa.
No
Well, I am going
pressure.
to echo Cat. I am going to echo Cat here to say Terminator's next.
There you go.
Are you okay with this? Are you okay? Like, I haven't thought deeply about the rest of these, but like Terminator. Let's be honest here. Out of a series of what is now 6 movies, you only have 2 good ones. That's not a good ratio. For every 3 movies you have, there's only 1 good one. And the last 4 were not good. The last one was absolute garbage. Alright? Now I'm talking about all these bad movies, but you're thinking, why the hell is this number 7? That's because number 2, Judgment Day, is a great, fantabulous movie. That is one of the best ever, like, what would you call that genre? Science fiction? Or whatever that genre Terminator fits under? It is one of the best movies. And the first one was a very solid too. And that's where, like, but there's just so much luggage that those two have to carry around to represent Terminator. It just gets lower to here.
well, okay, that's all. Okay,
I can respect that.
Finally,
Gotta be quiet.
Kilo ranks Men in Black.
well, and I can understand. And we all can agree. We all can't agree with Men in Black on that. So I mean, Men in Black is well, what can I say? I just said it. And now we're gonna move on, aren't we?
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. We are
Cat-
now off to our number 6.
Yay!
We're in the top
Double
6.
No more.
Sweet.
We're
Yay,
we getting
single rangers.
ooh. Now then, we're getting to the nitty gritty.
Hell yeah.
All right, Cat. What do you pick?
Aliens.
Well, I can agree to that. I mean, everybody. I know some people like aliens. I'm not gonna judge it.
Don't judge it. Go. Unless Cat has an explanation.
I mean, I like it better than the others. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of classic. You got an alien coming out of somebody's chest. I mean, that's pretty fantastic in itself.
Classic.
So,
Alien's a
that's
classic.
It is. It's a classic, but it's not at the bottom for me. It's just a little below the middle.
Well,
No,
this is
I mean, I've
we're
always
like
just-
just
I've
prime
always
in the
just
middle
enjoyed
right
it.
here.
I mean, it's
Yeah, no, I
Sigourney Weaver.
really
She
do
kicks
too.
butt, so
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
that's how I feel about it. So
Especially when you get to aliens, like, come on.
exactly.
All right, what about your number 6, Ronnie J?
It would have to be Pirates of the Caribbean.
All right.
Okay.
Yep. I have watched Curse of the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest, and yes, and then at World's End, where it's the last of that with Davy Jones blocker. That is, I like them. And then I may have watched the fourth one,
Right.
and I have maybe watched the third one. I mean the last one, but I don't know. I haven't even watched some of them because I don't have the movies of them. But I love 1, 2, and 3. I mean, they are spot on. I'm not gonna lie because they kind of all intersect each other. And actually, no, not as
Yeah.
like
You know
part
what
of
you
the
mean?
good trilogy. Yeah, part of the good trilogy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's how I'm going to pick on Pirates of the Caribbean.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. I'm gonna finally relieve your chest pains here. I'm gonna finally rank Harry Potter for you all at number 6.
Yes, yes, babes.
Wow.
Just well, it's not in the top 5. Like
That's okay. We all
the
like
main
what we
thing.
like. It's okay.
The main thing I just put about Harry Potter, it is very overrated, but it's like whenever I look at it overall, it's like out of everything that I've ranked so far, this is the most consistent. Actually, Back to the Future might be a little more consistent, but I haven't finished it there. I have, my own personal reasons for that. But Harry Potter, it's like the most
Right.
consistently like good out of them, and I do like really enjoy some of the movies. I'm not like a most massive Harry Potter fan. I'm very casual with it. I did read most of the books, but I still think it's a good story overall. And
Well,
just
you're
like
not alone.
here's one of those
A
things
lot of
where
people.
I'm ranking a major franchise, like franchise overall, because I think Terminator 2 Judgment Day is a much better movie than any of the Harry Potter movies, but overall as a series, I think Harry Potter just stands better together as a franchise.
I mean, it is a pretty big franchise, so
Right, and I do enjoy the stories. That last movie
Well,
was
we know
garbage,
why that was,
but
though. It's, he has to continue his great Smash relationship.
Whatever.
anyway, but that's my pick. Yippee doo dah! There it is. I finally got it off my chest. You all are happy now. I just know you all are.
I was just going to say this here. Hi, Jackie.
Hi. You okay, Papa?
I can see.
Oh, it's you. Welcome.
Oh,
Okay.
it's you.
Don't hurt your head.
Oh, man. All right. What's your number 6, Kilo?
It's going to be the Back to the Future.
I can respect that.
First 2 movies good. The last one, I can't speak. I don't want to talk about it. First 2 are great. Good characters. Good for the time where it was made. Great stories.
Steven Spielberg's great. Like he's a great director. Overall.
And a hell of a cast too.
Yeah.
But I mean that's where I'm gonna put it. There's other ones I can go a lot deeper in that I care for a lot more. So, but I mean, it's right in the middle of the pack for me.
Yeah, I can
And I even have some of the collectibles from it too. So therefore, I mean it's pretty good.
Yeah, I could probably understand that. I'm not. I mean, because there's some things that on the first 2 that is very consistent and it's good tie-in, but the third one, it's awkward.
And we've got, what do we got coming now?
We had the top 5.
Number 5.
Okay. I love you.
Number 5. Let's see what's left so I can figure out what's next. Okay, I know what's next. Well, what is your
I'm almost done.
number 5, Cat? I know, we're getting down to the final 5. This is where it gets a lot tougher. Because it's like, okay,
Sorry,
we figured out the
my kid
5
came
best
in.
for each of us.
Okay.
Oh, you're all good. You're all good.
That's gonna be James Bond. 007. So I love a lot of different ones. I can't stand Pierce Brosnan. I hate that man as I no. To me, he's not. No, he's not James Bond to me. But anyway, besides that, I love them, but I just like the other ones a little bit more.
Let me guess.
007?
What?
So
what?
you like
So that's
Sean
your pick,
Connery.
is 007?
Okay, you guys are talking at the same time. What?
That's your pick, 007?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you like wait a minute. So you like Sean Connery, the original 007. Is that correct?
Yes, and Roger Moore.
Ah, yes.
Those are my two favorites. Probably because that was my dad's two favorites, and so we watched those ones all the time. But I could not stand it. Like, I watched 10 minutes of Pierce Brosnan, and I'm like, I can't stand this. I like him in other movies, but not that.
I cannot. You know what? I'll agree with you on that one.
We grew up on Roger Moore and Sean Connery, so that was a big. I mean,
Yeah.
Pierce Brosnan didn't come to we're teenagers or something like that, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
He was a pretty boy. You know, he'd go back singing and dancing in that whatever the hell movie that was.
Yeah.
He's going to be in a DC movie. Can't wait.
Like him,
And now, for me, I will agree with Kat is 007. That's my pick.
Wait. Hold on, because I'm gonna get your ass on this one now. All right, so you're gonna put 007 ranked number 5 after you went hog wild, balls deep about that collection you got, and you praised it. You said it was the greatest thing you've ever watched. It was the best box set you ever owned, but you're gonna rank it number 5.
The reason why, because of Daniel Craig, because I hate Daniel Craig.
wow.
Just gave okay. I just want to know, because you held that so high and like it was the next best thing besides Star Wars.
Because I love Roger Moore and Sean Connery. I mean, because I love Sean Connery with his phrase. It's a dry martini, shaken, not stirred. And I like that. It's good. And also, I have his game of From Russia with Love. So I just like that. But I can now Pierce Brosnan. He's okay, but not as good as Roger Moore and Sean Connery. Now Daniel Craig, he's nothing he's nothing to me. I'm telling you, he is not a he's not James Bond. I'm sorry, but he sucks.
Oh yeah, good point. Where's that at? God damn it!
You know what? There's already enough franchises up here. Shut up.
You could have left one of them out.
You forgot.
I could tell
Spencer, you forgot our number 1 pick. You forgot Titanic.
Hey, I asked if there's anything you wanted to add. I did say that. I gave you a list and I said critique it.
I was shoveling almost 15 inches of snow. I didn't care what you put in there. So I was like, just get something.
I gave you this list yesterday. I gave you this list yesterday.
I was playing Switch yesterday, asshat. All right.
Oh, and we got it. That's funny.
Your pick number 5.
Cool. Okay.
So I'm also going 007, James Bond.
Oh.
But this is for completely different reasons than Ronnie J said. Because I love Daniel Craig's James Bond. He is a fantabulous James Bond. Casino Royale is the best James Bond movie I have seen.
Wait, what is the best?
And then
I just can't.
Casino Royale, the first movie he was in.
Oh, yeah.
It was a great James Bond movie.
Yep.
The one after that, Quantum of Solace, not good. But then you get the last three were good overall. The last one they did, No Time to Die, was really, really good. It was a great conclusion to his Bond.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, Skyfall, the second or the third or fourth one.
I think it's the third one.
You're right. That's the third one. That one was pretty good. Skyfall was alright, but like Casino Royale just really stands out. And then they just really wrapped up his 5 movies with No Time to Die, and it just made it a really nice present, all wrapped up there.
Yeah.
And
sorry about that. Let me just say this here, Pauline. Look, there's some things that I just don't like, and there's some things I like. I mean, it's my own opinion. So yeah,
that is what this is all about.
this is all about.
She's not
And I
saying
mean,
anything like that, though.
I know. It's just that I just don't like some of the main ones. I mean, I like 2 of them. 3 of them's okay, but Daniel Craig is not my favorite. I'm sorry.
Daniel Craig is amazing.
To me, Daniel Craig's garbage.
Oh, shots fired up in this biatch. What?
Hey,
Okay.
I dare you to show me a better James Bond movie than Casino Royale, is all I'm going to say.
Dr. No, Goldfinger, From Russia with Love, with Sean Connery.
Damn.
We'll see about that.
Damn.
All right. Anyway, I guess that concludes mine. What is yours, Kilo?
Well, it seems that there's a pattern going on here.
Are you breaking this pattern or continuing the pattern? Only one way to find out.
I was kind of contemplating on doing it, but I'm gonna be the rebel.
I'm a rebel. Da, 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 da. Yeah, like how is Transformers not off your list? Okay.
Actually, I was, but I'm not gonna follow. I'm the rebel. I'm not gonna follow that. I'm gonna go with Transformers. Transformers, good movies from what I've seen. We put Bumblebee in there as well. That was a really good movie, except for they had some douchebag in the movie.
No. He's a good. He can act. He can act.
Oh, you mean John Cena? Oh, the Fruity Pebble? Oh,
Mr. Fruity Pebbles himself. But yeah, no, the rest of them were good. 1 and 2 great. I like them. It reminded me some of the cartoon growing up. I know we weren't supposed to put TV shows or cartoons or whatever, but still, you know.
Well, you know what? I think this.
I can't put it above 007.
Facts. All right. Anyone that does this, wait.
Oh,
there is an insane
like
person here.
007, maybe in the next slot up, maybe we could have had a flush across, but I can't put Transformers above 007.
Transformers, more than meets the. Oh wait, that's a
now.
TV
If
show.
we were doing 80s cartoons, that's a whole different story.
That is one that we
yeah,
have talked about, guys. This may be a potential topic coming up on a stream near you.
I could vouch in on that. I could vouch in for that because I have watched some of those shows from that time. Like also Voltron, Transformers, just different good ones. I mean,
yeah.
But yeah, I could understand that.
Those would have
Okay.
been
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen either of those franchises.
Rocky and Lethal Weapon. Yes, I have watched Lethal Weapon 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Even one about with the toilet.
You are the weakest link.
Now the order's all messed up here. Damn it.
I'm fixing it. But Cat should be on the bottom.
You know, yeah, make yourself on the bottom.
No, that's actually in the order it's going. She's first, second, third.
Yeah. That's how I've been doing it.
Yeah. I mean, but see, I have watched Rocky
Lethal
as well.
Weapon. Lethal Weapon is something I would check out sometime. I just haven't gotten around to it. Rocky, I do not care for it at all.
Ooh,
Anyway,
no.
let's carry on before I get my ass burned anymore. All right.
Yeah.
Somebody needs some aloe because his ass is on fire.
Yeah, really. Literally.
Hey, what can I say? I like the spicy stuff. All right. Anyway, what is your what is your number 4, Cat? You're getting into
Back
the
to the
final
Future.
four. Finally, you dropped it.
Okay, Back to the Future. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I love all three of those. I don't have the second one wasn't always my favorite. I enjoy it, but it's the least one that I like. But yeah.
You know, the second one was my favorite. The two I watched.
Oh. Sorry, somebody else is talking to me.
Oh boy.
Anyway,
Ronnie J, you have Terminator, Indiana Jones, Transformers, and you still have Fast and Furious left?
Yeah. Hey, I like what I like.
you're definitely special, that's for sure.
Yeah. You're special. You're special too, Joker boy.
All right. Anyway, so
You ain't
we'll
get
just
to-
carry on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell us your pick.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my pick will probably be my pick will have to be Transformers on the Michael Bay films. The reason why I will say that is because I like 1, 2, and 3, and because it kind of shows a good line, but and also keeping with Megatron, even though make him coming back to reappearance, the Fallen, and seeing how with the betrayal with Sentinel Prime dealing with Megatron, that's good. But Age of Extinction, I'm like, really? Even though I like the G1, I like the G1 if thing with Optimus Prime and Age of Extinction. I'm not gonna lie, that is good. But I'm just not like, and also Megatron as Galvatron. That is just not good for me.
That was dumb.
It was dumb. But and also in the 5th film, I'm like, making Optimus Prime as Nemesis Prime in the 5th film, that's kind of a little bit awkward. And only that you got Quintessa, and not only that, showing Unicron coming out from the Earth with those horns, and now they don't want to continue it and cut it off right there. What's going to happen next? That just kind of gets me, to be honest. So that's but I love Bumblebee. I love Bumblebee. I like him. And also we all love our favorite Decepticon, Starscream.
Starscream.
Hey, he's funny.
Dingus,
Yeah.
your number cuatro, por favor, senor.
Well, I will finally get rid of Alien on my number 4.
Finally, pendejo.
Well,
Nice,
I
nice.
actually quite enjoy Alien. Like the first 2 movies are great. I have the unpopular opinion of really liking. Well, actually, I think Prometheus was overall well received, but I actually really liked Alien Covenant as well. I thought they all played well together. I thought it was cool. But
Which 3 franchises did he purchase?
Yeah, which one did you purchase there, Patrick?
anyway, but also just like Alien, like the first two movies were just so good. Like they just are the most iconic movies that you're ever gonna get. And then the Xenomorph, one of the most iconic aliens, if not the most iconic alien there is. It is so good, and it's so menacing as well.
Did you like Aliens versus Predators?
I haven't seen those.
That one was actually good. I like that one.
Really?
Actually, I have not seen those, mainly because I'm not caught up on Predators either.
It's okay. Just if you should, because of the fact that you
I
like
own them all,
Aliens so
though.
much,
I own them all, though.
you
I'm just
should-
slacking. I'm
you
slacking
should
worse than
watch
Patrick,
it.
please.
Oh my
I have
God, you're
watched-
backtracking with movies.
I have watched Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger, the first one.
Yeah, I've seen that one. I've seen the
And-
first Predator and the
And that's all you
last
need.
Predator, which was garbage.
That's all you need then. You could totally watch Aliens versus Predators. I really enjoy that one. I know some people don't, but I enjoyed it a lot.
Okay, Pirates of the Caribbean is number 4. I can understand that one.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
I'm
That's
not-
all you gotta say. Just good stuff.
I mean, I got nothing to say against that because Pirates of the Caribbean is pretty good.
Believe it or not, I am a man of few words.
And you are.
Wow. Wow.
Until I get on YouTube, then everything changes.
So you just got yep. All
right,
right.
can I see
Well,
my
we are
picture?
now off to our top 3.
Wow, we're getting to the Bronze Star now.
We the Bronze Star. What do you award that bronze medal to?
Did you just say bronze or brown star?
Bronze
Said bronze.
Star.
Bronze star? Is that anything to do with your brown star? This is
I
the
just
ass
realized
pick
where you
of
went
them
with
all.
this.
This is the ass pick of them all? All right.
No.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, so wait, I want to read off. Somebody fell out.
Nobody fell out.
It was
No,
the
you took
screen
a-
capture.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the hell? All right, hold on. Oh, because. Oh, don't tell me it did that. All right, cool. It's
Oh,
back.
no.
Because
Oh,
for
God.
some reason, the screen, the window that was on timed out for some reason. So I bring it
Oh,
back.
that's
up.
weird.
Yeah, it's. All right, there we go. I was like, whoa, who fell
Oh,
out?
thank God.
All right, so before we jump into top 3, he did put in his thing. He says, Alien 6 movie collection, Back to the Future. He didn't have, and the Bond 24 films. That you haven't had any of that. Your parents don't have any of that. Your older brother doesn't have any of those. Sheltered you are, so sheltered you be.
Just
Oh, Lord.
shame.
She says she's back. No, we already ranked Terminator. Sorry.
Well, all of one person.
Worst
Are
crossover.
you-
I've never even heard of that.
What?
What?
Puppet Master. I think
Oh.
I've heard of that. Never seen it because it was garbage.
Oh.
Help, I think. But
Never heard of it.
okie dokie, here we go. Top 3. What's Kat gonna bring to us? She's got,
What's your bronze medal awarded to?
and your Brown Star
It's
Award
gonna
goes
be. This is hard for me because my second
Oh,
and my
it is for me
third
too.
are tied. There's only one thing which
Yeah,
I'll say
same.
what separates it in my number 2 when I get to number 2, but it's gonna be Jurassic Park for me.
Okay.
It's my number 3. I could watch those all day, every day. I love the fact that my kid is so into them because he loves dinosaurs too, but he thinks they're hilarious. Like, I still jumped during the first one. And yet, and then my kid will be like, Mom, it's just a movie. It's okay.
That's cute.
But yeah, it was I wanted to make him number 2, but
At least it's in the top 3.
Yeah.
It's a good
it
placement.
is.
Yeah, it is a very good placement.
Ronnie
What
J.
about your number 3 placement?
My number 3 would have to be Fast and Furious. Is the Fast and Furious.
Fucking finally.
Cool.
Well, well, the reason why I like the reason why because I like the ones with Paul Walker because knowing that you see with Paul Walker being in there, it kind of really makes it uh, together. And I like 1 and 2 because I got those on a 1 and 2 collection, and then I don't have 3. It's optional, but it's not actually for me because number 3 is a different scenario. But I love 4. Then when it gets to 5, it's like gone into what you would say is it's not it's not all fast cars. It's all about mission, like doing it's another Mission Impossible. What my friend says, it's like another Mission Impossible without Tom Hanks. Uh, but to me,
You mean Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise, what? Tom somebody.
Big difference. Huge.
Okay.
One is much better than the other. One's just an action star. The other one's actually a good actor.
Yeah. To me, I don't know how in the world Dwayne Johnson fits into it, but I mean, okay, he fits into it. And then I had not watched 9, and I like and to be quite honest with you, I'm a little bit shocked about. I'm still a little bit shocked by the tank getting in there, a big old armored tank.
Num num.
Lord have mercy.
T-Rex
Whoa.
goes num num.
Nom nom.
What the heck? Okay.
Let's wrap out the top 3. Come on, Spencer, drop your number 3.
All right, mine was very tough too. But I have to agree with Kat here. Jurassic Park. That first movie is absolutely amazing. Like one of the most iconic movies you're ever going to get.
Yep.
I can understand
And I was able
that.
to. I was able to see the movie in theaters. Beginning-ish of this pandemic, whenever like new movies weren't coming out and theaters were still open, so they were forced to play old stuff.
Nice.
I was able to watch that. It was
Isn't
amazing to see it in the theater.
Did
Right?
you see it D-box seats?
It was amazing.
Oh.
Did you see
No, it's
that?
just the regular local theater.
Oh. I would love to see that.
Alright,
but-
kiddos.
Oh,
Oh,
Jurassic
yeah,
Park
definitely.
D-box to be insane.
I don't have anything fancy like that around here. But I
Well, come visit
really
me, I'll
liked.
take you to the D-box.
Okay.
I mean, the movie theater.
We'll do that sometime.
Yeah.
But yeah, just Jurassic Park. That first one was so good. 2 was a solid-ish sequel. It wasn't bad. Like I like Jeff Goldblum. His character's cool. But I really where this also helps with it being in third place is Jurassic World. I really like Jurassic World.
Yeah, they've done it.
I
Really
really
well.
like Chris Pratt. Yeah, like Chris Pratt does a great job as Owen Grady, and I love him, and like all the Velociraptors and everything are just great.
Yep.
And I'm
Oh,
very
good.
excited for the next one to come up, Jurassic World Dominion, with just dinosaurs unleashed, dinosaurs all over the world.
And John Cena's
It's gonna be cool to see.
Wait a minute. So wait a minute. So they're making another Jurassic Park movie.
Jurassic World.
No,
movie.
so you know, Jurassic Park was a trilogy. That was the thing they did. All right, we don't talk about 3. That was terrible.
Hey,
But they
I
did a
like
reboot
3.
trilogy called Jurassic World. 3's not good. Here,
Okay,
I'll raise
it's
it up from terrible to not good. How about that?
Okay, there you go. I can live with that. That's good.
But
That's good.
Jurassic World, they brought back the whole idea of like, okay, let's make a bigger, better park. So it's have like your
Mhm.
big sequel, but like I think is a very cool way to honor it, but still being very original. Because there's
Yeah.
a whole part in that movie that they just completely honored what was originally done, And it was very cool how they did so. And it was like a whole part of the plot as well. And I realize
Yeah.
I'm having a Ronnie J moment here, and Kayla just ranked his number 3 of James Bond at number 3.
I was just putting it up there to whenever you got done explaining yours, so it was already there.
Okay, what do you say that you kind of agree with me on?
Me?
Like you say you having a Ronnie J moment.
It's because he had diarrhea of the mouth. He just kept going and running
Talking
and running
a
and
lot
running.
about it.
He had Energizer lips. They kept going and going.
I
And
got
going.
excited. I got excited.
Listen, I'm very passionate over Jurassic Park, alright? Like, how much cooler
No,
can you get than dinosaurs, you know?
That's why I didn't interrupt
Exactly.
you. That's why I just slid it up there for when you're done. I could say, "Hey, this is where I'm going."
Cool. I mean, I pretty much finished up all my thoughts too. Like, dinosaurs are cool. I love Blue. Blue's amazing. So is the original T-Rex too. And that fight they did at the end of Jurassic World, that was so cool.
Yes. We need more teeth.
I love that. Like, Jurassic World is like my second favorite of the franchise. Like, of course, you can't beat the original Jurassic Park. And Jurassic World
Right.
is how you do a sequel right.
It is.
You can do
I
a
agree.
discussion
I
about
agree.
a filmography of directors' work. So pick a director
Possibly.
and rank his movies or his or her.
Steven
movies.
Spielberg would be a very good person to do this on.
Yes.
He is so nice.
Yeah,
Because he only probably
I
has like
would.
a few movies I consider not good. Everything else is like that's a tough ranking.
Ooh, yeah, I would have to
Like
say
having to put. Oh, yeah, it's hard. It is hard.
Steven Spielberg.
Anyway.
He there's a lot of good movies he did, and I can't think of any bad movies that he done. I can't think.
Bot blocked.
Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
All right, what's your number 3, Kilo?
My number 3 is going to be 007.
Well, I can understand that.
I'm doing 007 because I grew up on 007. My dad loved him. We watched
Yeah.
007 all the time. And it was right there behind the top 2 growing up. So I thought it was great. Roger Moore. I saw more Roger Moore James Bonds initially than I did Sean Connery's, just because they're more accessible during the early and mid 80s, because he was the current James Bond. Sean Connery is the best James Bond, hands down, even better than Roger Moore. The last 2, no, I don't think so. No, last 3 James Bonds, no, thank you. No Timothy Dalton, no Pierce Brosnan, and none of that last guy, Daniel Craig.
Daniel
No, no,
Craig.
Daniel Craig is great.
No,
He is fantastic.
No,
he's not.
no.
James Bond was embodied by the first 2 that did it, especially the
Yes.
first one.
Wait, what'd you whisper, Kat? What'd you whisper?
I said he is great though. I like Daniel Craig. He's a good Bond. He's not my favorite Bond, but he makes a good Bond.
Thank you. I'll have to accept this. All right.
Cool.
I may be uneducated about the other Bonds, but Daniel Craig's pretty good.
Okay, how about this? And why don't you go watch the Sean Connery and Roger Moore then?
Maybe I would if I owned them.
Well, why don't you go to a movie store and see if they got it, or go to Walmart and see if they got one?
Walmart don't have them. He has to go to a game exchange.
Yeah, I was about to say Walmart for sure doesn't have them, and it is not a cheap purchase on Amazon because I'd be buying it on Blu-ray, and all those
Actually,
movies on Blu-ray is not cheap.
Well, actually, though,
We're talking like $60.
Well, actually, they was on over at Walmart one time.
Your Walmart, not mine. My Walmart's trash.
I get all the good stuff.
Maybe.
All right, are you ready for
Whatever
my
you
number
think.
2?
What is your silver star?
We are.
I know, friends.
Okay, number 2. Kat, what are you giving us? Because this is the last one we're actually picking.
Yeah.
Okay, so this barely beats Jurassic Park because of Han Solo. So Indiana Jones.
Oh my god.
My soul is burning right now.
Oh,
I know.
Burning.
I know. Go put your PJs on. I have them on your bed.
We agreed
I
so
know.
heavily at the beginning of this, and now we don't hear at the end. This is
I know.
Oh,
Do you know
no.
why I spend more time watching Lord of the Rings? Because I bought the extended version. So I love watching all the backstories and all how it's made and all that. Like I'll just have that on the background. So I watch that more often than I do Indiana Jones, but I still always love Indiana Jones. But
Are you gonna go ahead and put
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings up there?
no, I'm not even putting it up there.
it's okay. It's okay. I'll know in my heart it's number one. It's okay.
All right, so real quick before we continue on, there was somebody put in there. So hold on, let me grab these because they're in here doing it along with us. Where did it go? I've seen the maybe have lost crows. Wait, no, here's crows. Number 1 will be Halloween, 2 Back to the Future, 3 Harry Potter. Really? Indiana, you put Harry Potter over Indiana Jones?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crow, you're an idiot.
No, he's
Well, I'm not. No, that's not true.
No, I mean, hey, it's everybody's opinion. I can give him a little bit of hell, but I would never, ever rank no damn HP over Indy.
Agreed.
Did you turn off the TV?
I just will say, you said Indiana Jones. That's incredibly racist.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
All right, so just when Pregosaurus goes, Fast and Furious is number 1.
Ew! Oh, God.
Oh, God. No.
Number 2? I don't think I know you.
No.
What? Wait, what is that line?
Here,
You're
Bubba.
going down a path I don't think I can follow.
That's Padme.
Oh.
Padme.
Back to the Future number 3.
I don't know whose is worse.
That one.
I think Jessica's is worse.
Men in Black is way too high, but like I said, that's your guys' in Halloween, a little bit too high. But Harry Potter number 2. No wonder
none of these cracked my top half.
Chiefs fan. It makes sense. Chiefs fans like Harry Potter number 2.
Oh.
I still got love for you. I just don't like your list. Don't be mad at me. I don't like your list. I got mad love for you. You're still a great friend, but your number 2 is definitely a number 2. That needs a courtesy flush with it.
Yes, but I can understand number 1. I can understand number 1 for the Fast and Furious.
But like I said, everybody has their opinion, and I respect it. I can tease you a little bit, and I can say where I don't agree with you, but at the end of the day, you don't agree with mine where I put mine. So I mean, we're all even in the thing. You know, like Harry Potter.
True.
It's probably like the worst franchise.
Click on his last comment. I guarantee you, out of this whole list, this is Harry Potter is Patrick's number 1.
Oh, he would do it. He would do it to me just to do it.
He'd do it in a heartbeat.
No, I'm not shaming anybody. I don't think. Sorry, Pauline. I don't think I shamed anyone. But no, like I just don't agree with the opinion. I respect it. That's her opinion.
Yes.
She's a Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't agree with that. Although I do agree with one thing that she agrees with. We have common ground on a couple things, but much love to her.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Good to hear.
Well, my numbers now, my silver star pick would have to be the Terminator. The Terminator is going to be my number 2.
Okay. I'll get to
Nice.
the comment in the chat after Ronnie J is done. Terminator number 2.
That is correct.
All right, so give me a second. I put this up here. I can drop Kat
Now,
to, and she can tell us why. Or I think she already told us why it's number 1. But
yeah, but now the Terminator. The reason why picked it as number 2 in a high part is because the fact is I like all the movies except for Dark Fate, where it's supposed to be like a sequel after uh the Judgment Day, which it's kind of what? Why kill John Connor? I mean, why in the world you want to kill off John Connor and something like that? That's kind of a little bit awkward. And that one I don't actually agree with, but I love Genesis. Genesis is good. Although it left off with a story off plot with this big bald red orb looking thing, which it kind of gets me a little bit, but I don't know. But I really like 1. It's good. 2, love it. I love it. I got the extended version of Terminator 2 Judgment Day, which is real good. It's got all the deleted scenes in it. And also I got now I got 3 and I watched 3. It's good.
No,
And
it's not.
well,
I mean, what?
yeah, I heard
Go on,
that.
go on,
Dingus.
go on, go on.
And
I didn't say anything.
right. Terminator Salvation, I have watched it. It's okay, decent, okay, I guess, but
Better than 3.
well, in a manner of speaking. But now the games for it is fine. Now Terminator Genesis, I have to say though, that's kind of pretty good how you sum it up, even though there's different timelines involved, but it's all right on my end, a little bit.
all right.
Alrighty then.
All right, Dingus.
I'm gonna mimic Cat because I'm a copycat. Indiana Jones is the first 3 movies of that initial trilogy was just very, very good, and this was like, and like other outside of Han Solo, this is like Harrison Ford's like just amazing role, that he just played really great into. And just the whole sense of adventure, just the whole uniqueness of this. It's like you have other things that try to be Indiana Jones, and you even see like all sorts of Indiana Jones stuff like littered out through like video games too. It's like, you know, like you could tell Tomb Raider was trying to be Indiana Jones, Uncharted was trying to be Indiana Jones. You just had so much, like it's just so good. And Raiders of the Lost Ark is one of my favorite movies. I love it.
Oh man, I love Raiders of the
I'm
Lost
just
Ark.
going through. I'm looking at something. Do you pick any of your own stuff?
What are you talking about?
Did Kat leave or did she fall out?
I don't know. I don't know.
You want back in, Kat? Or are you doing something?
No, I did something and I got kicked out and I couldn't hear
Oh, okay.
anything, so that's why I came back.
Because I want to
Okay.
point something out.
Yes, and I will point out that his choices are amazing.
It seems that Dingus is following in Mama Dingus's shoes on quite a bit of these.
Mm,
Now that I look back on it, number 1 he
He has amazing
copycatted.
taste.
Number 2 he copycatted. Number 3 he copycatted. Oops. Number 5 he copycatted. Oh wait, look. Number 7 he copycatted. Wow.
That's because
He's
we're
such a
too
good
amazing.
boy.
We're amazing. That's why.
We know what's up for the most part. There's a few huge disagreements we have, mainly Back to the Future and Harry Potter.
Yes.
But like,
Yes.
other than that, like, I mean, we just know what's right. We know what's up.
Can somebody explain this to me? What is Prisoner of the
Azkaban?
Harry
Yeah,
Potter.
Azkaban. It's supposed to be Azkaban. That is the third Harry Potter movie.
Okay, so pretty much, I guess that answers the question. I had no idea what it is, so no, I don't. I'm not familiar with it, so I can't say I like it or I don't like it. But if it's Harry Potter, I don't like it. Just because I could never get to it. So, I mean, people who like it, bless you. So, it is what it is. So back to the thing, because I want to answer that question, because I didn't know what it was. That's why I wanted to point out. I couldn't answer that question because I had no clue what the hell it was. So who's up?
I believe it's you.
Well, I guarantee you Lord of the Rings is not going to be number one.
Well, yeah, because you already
I
ranked it
don't
at like number.
understand.
You
And
already ranked it at like number 11.
I'm not going to copycat for number 2 because it wouldn't have been my number 2 either. I'm not busting the pattern either, but Jurassic Park is going to be my number 2. Jurassic Park, great franchise. I was first 1 and 2 great, third one's meh.
Bad.
Jurassic World, good so far from what I've seen. I enjoy them. I love the stories. Definitely out of this list that was created by Dingus, let me just make sure that's known as he created the list of them, which has been a good list, but he made it, not me. So, and then number 1, of course, is going to be Indiana Jones.
Hell
Yeah. Well, yeah, because Indiana Jones is a
hands down, out
great.
of all of these is Indiana Jones.
Oh man, I love Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, The Last Crusade with Sean Connery, and
I
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
original 3. I'm basing it off the original 3.
But,
We don't
if
talk
you
about that fourth one. We can all agree. We do not talk about that fourth one.
No, honestly,
seen
I'll
the
be
fourth
100% honest. I've not seen the 4th one
I
because
have.
Indiana Jones is not a 70-year-old dude, in my opinion. Indiana Jones is at 20s, maybe 30s when he's doing it in the 80s, somewhere in there. That's Indiana Jones. The best Indiana Jones movie, I think, is, it's kind of hard, but I'd say Temple of Doom.
That's
I
an
can respect that.
unpopular pick.
I can actually respect that.
Why?
No, I'm not saying anything bad about it.
Raiders of the Lost Ark because it's the original. It's good, but I like Temple of Doom better.
I mean,
I hear the
Temple
most
of Doom
common
was
answer
good.
is Last Crusade. That's the one I hear most common.
the reason why because it got Sean Connery in it. That's why.
Well, that and it has a lot of references to religion, which I won't step in.
Yeah.
Yeah. About
Go there with it.
yeah, I think because of the Holy Grail sort of thing.
Good movie, but I won't discuss it because it has religion to it, and I'm gonna somebody might get upset with that, so I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
All right.
But I mean, it's good. I mean, I like it, and
I really like Indiana Jones too. I put it at number 2.
Yeah.
So did Kat.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much to say that Indiana Jones is probably number.
Well, before I reveal the final rankings, me and Kat need to talk about how amazing Lord of the Ring is. All right, we've had you all had your chance with Indiana Jones. We now need to talk about Lord of the Rings really quick here. All right, like it just has to happen.
I agree. I agree.
Anyway,
Wait, have you seen the extended?
Star Wars here. You bitch. All right, anyway, we all love Star Wars here. All right, but there is a very close second as far as what comes with some amazing world building. That is Lord of the Rings. That the world building of this is amazing. All the characters involved in this is amazing. Like all the characters serve a purpose. There's no characters just to be there. Like, every character just had an amazing role in the story. Or even did, just like all the movies together just feel like one giant, long, awesome movie. And it was just fantastic with what it did. I wish Kat was here so she could help me out here. She kind of left me here.
I think she bounced that.
Sorry.
Changed
I-
it.
Oh, you're back. Thank you.
I'm on my phone and I hit the wrong button when I was trying to.
Just
Oh,
for the
oh,
record,
you're all good.
just
I
for the
heard yes.
record, I did not bounce Cat out.
Uh-huh.
No, I agree.
No, it's fine. I'm fine.
I mean, I've read the books and I absolutely love them.
Yes,
but
the
I
books are
love
amazing.
I love his version of it. His.
I mean, we have to agree. Like, we talk about like how the book is always better than the movie, right?
Absolutely.
This is that one case of where I don't know if I could say that's true because they're both great for their own reasons.
Right.
Because the book is very dense. It has so much lore info on every page you read versus whenever you get to the movie, it focuses on what a movie should be. The cinematics, the greatness of, like, you know, just the scope of the movie. You get to see Middle Earth, the beauty of it. Like, personally, I would love to go to New Zealand someday and just, like, visit many of those locations. Yes, I would love to walk the path of Mordor. Like, that sounds like a long-ass journey, but I would love to.
It would be amazing. I would absolutely 100%.
Visit some Hobbit houses? Like, come on.
Yes.
That's a must-need thing to do.
Yes. No, I love it. And I love the box set just because you get to see how they took it from the book to the script. There's
It's
certain
amazing.
things that, like with most adaptations, is you cannot put certain things on film. It doesn't translate. Like the council meeting, that's like what 100 pages alone or something, like insane. That's depth on film. You can't do that, so you have to dense it down. So I love that.
They knew how to do it. They knew what needed to be done.
Yeah.
And that was great.
Yep.
Ronnie J, I see that. Anyway,
I know.
And what's so really cool too is, like, they just took so much care to it, and it's like you don't see that with many adaptions.
No.
Or, you know, and that's part of the reason why I really like Dune so much, and that has the really good potential to be, like, really up there with Lord of the Rings. And Denis Villeneuve, I think is his name, really took the time with just taking the time to just translate the book on screen, making it a cinematic masterpiece. And that's what we'll call it. Like, Lord of the Rings, I think, is quite possibly the strongest movie trilogy of all time. I think we can all agree here that we all prefer Star Wars more, but I think Lord of the Rings quite possibly has the strongest movie trilogy ever.
Yeah, I mean it's my number 2 compared to Star Wars. Like, it's I just enjoy it so much. Whether it's about the movie, which this is what I wish Star Wars would do. Is I wish Star Wars would do an in-depth behind the scenes like they did, because I love all that. I love knowing the kind of stuff that you don't ever get to see or hear about.
Yeah. Yeah, they just put so much care into everything. I love it.
Yep.
It's fantastic.
Yep. And I have to say, even though I watched it and I loved it and I knew it, when I watched the extended version on the Return of the King, when now I can't think of it. What is it?
Saruman?
No, the brother. When he saw his sister and he screamed bloody murder.
Oh.
I started bawling my eyes out. I'm like, wait, did she die in this version? Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I felt
you know, something else really weird is they, in the theatrical cut, the cuts I will never understand once you compare the two cuts, is why they cut the death of Saruman.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like the last you see of Saruman in the theatrical cut is just him yelling on top of the tower.
Yeah.
It completely just skips the part of him falling and getting impaled. It's like, one of the big bad dudes you just don't show dying.
Right? I mean, that's a little extra thing. I mean, come on. Yep.
But that's part of the reason why the extended cuts, it just makes it number 1.
Yep.
So.
You okay over there?
All right, I guess we're ready for these final rankings, aren't we? We've been gushing over Lord of the Rings so much. I didn't even see what Ronnie J's laughing about.
Take a look at Gannon. Take a look at Patrick, what he said in the comments.
Okay. You know what? Patrick's absolutely right about this. This has everything that you want in an epic fantasy story.
Pretty much.
He's like, yeah, you have the epic scale in every movie. Like, the battles are amazing. Battle of Helm's Deep, the best ever battle to be seen on screen. The Hobbits, they're like a great unique race. You know, you have all the things with the rings. You have the elves. You know, you have all the.
You have action, comedy, adventure,
Right.
romance, all wrapped into one.
Exactly,
I
like
don't see the
Gollum,
problem.
like one of the most unique characters ever.
Yeah.
And the character relationships too. All right, like Gimli and Legolas. How are you gonna beat that relationship? Like that's one of the best ever relationships
That's
ever.
the
Just their
one
constant
about.
banter back to back is amazing, especially at the Battle of Helm's Deep. You know, like so you could get the
Jumping.
better kill count.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Or at the end when he kills an elephant and he was all like, that still only counts as one.
Still only counts as one. Oh man, I so wish. You know, I might just have to start going through Lord of the Rings tomorrow and then cry whenever the power goes out.
God
damn it!
Anyway,
I love
I think we've taken up enough time about gushing over Lord of the Rings,
Okay.
but I absolutely love it. And, I can't help myself.
To be quite honest, though, you bore me to death.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Anyway, so welcome to my Lord of the Rings this concludes my Lord of the Rings TED Talk. Now we can reveal the final rankings. I see Kilo has some predictions here as far as where they all go.
No, I just put them up there.
All right, so are you ready? Are you ready for me to reveal the final rankings? The way I did this is I took just so you all know how I do these rankings, just so you know like how I do this is every time you rank a spot, a number in that spot, I add it all up for that franchise. And so this takes the average, like total number that everyone ranks for that movie. So for example, Harry Potter is obviously last because most of y'all put it in last.
I agree with that.
So whichever has the most
Agreed.
points is
Harry
lower on the
Potter
list.
is so bad it should be knocked off the list.
Yeah.
13. Are you ready for what 13 is? Crow is
Yeah,
absolutely gonna love this with Halloween.
Oh,
12.
Lord.
12. No matter how much Ronnie J fought hard for this one, is Fast and Furious.
Eh,
And then 11 is Star Trek.
I could agree with that.
10 is Men in Black.
Hmm.
9 is Alien. We have 8 being actually 8 and 7 were really close together. 8 is Pirates of the Caribbean. And you actually have it right there, Kilo. Back to the Future is number 7, just beating Pirates of the Caribbean by 1 point. You also have it right again with Transformers being 6. And then Lord of the Rings is actually number 5 because you all tanked Lord of the Rings low on your list to where it just absolutely tanked it down to 5th place. And this kind of hurts my soul. Yeah, I know this hurts my soul that this is only 5 because these numbskulls don't know how amazing it is. Anyway, number 4 is Terminator. I don't know how I'm disappointed in you all. Number 3 is Jurassic Park.
Oh.
You gotta think this is because of the averages. All right, like I know most of us rank Jurassic Park pretty high, because one person didn't. That's why it's at 3, and that's why James Bond is at number 2. And of course, there was no competition with number 1 here. Total lies. With Indiana Jones, with being at lowest number 2 on all our rankings. It was half and half. Half of us thought it was the best. Half of us thought it was the second best. We could all agree Indiana Jones is amazing. So I'm okay with that being number 1. The only thing is like Lord of the Rings should just be a little higher, guys. Just make Lord of the Rings a little higher.
I think we're a little bit too high, honestly.
Actually,
The main thing that bugs me there is like, sure, I could live with it being lower than Jurassic Park. I just can't live with Terminator being somehow ranked higher than that. I don't know how the fuck that's possible.
Well, come on now, because some
I don't
people.
see how Terminator in Lord of the Rings ranked above Back to the Future.
Well,
you're welcome for me taking it.
Yeah.
Well,
way to go, dipshit.
Well, way to go if you're taking Lord of the Rings. You happy now?
Well, see, the reason why, because everybody's watching Terminator 2 more and Terminator 1. Some of them like Terminator 3, and also
I mean, sure, that's valid. Terminator 2 is a very, very good movie. There's no disagreeing with that.
And also, if I may ask you this here, have you watched the deleted scene, or did you watch the expansion pack?
I have watched the extended cut. It was pretty good.
It was pretty good and valid. There's some things that there were some funny takes in that one that it was not that was not in the final one. But I love but I like the extended one. It's real good, and also they had some real good in-depth ones. Like, how did they do it, and how did they manage to do that? It was pretty good. And
like I said, I agree. 1 and 2 are great movies. The problem why I rank Terminator lower as a franchise is because those other movies are just not good. I will say this about one of them. Genesis is a fun watch.
It is. I mean,
whenever you start thinking about the story, it is not good. 3 is the worst Terminator movie. Salvation, bleh. Dark Fate, you kill off the main character in 3 minutes. Stupid.
I would have to agree to that.
And Pauline's right. That's the whole reason why this segment came along, is me and Spencer have just polar opposite tastes and stuff.
Yes, that's why we thought, you know what, this is why we need a debate show. Right now it's been more focused on rankings, but I think we are at some point going to try to figure out a way to do more head-on-head battle over a particular topic.
But I think
the waters first. Testing the waters.
Yeah.
Right. We're trying different things every week. Like for each ranking, we've done something different. First was the individual Star Wars movies, and that was a great way to begin the show because it was just since
everybody likes the Star Wars because it is our main franchise, because we had to start with our main franchise.
That's part of the reason, but the big thing too is like the whole reason why me and Kilo thought of this was because of Rise of Skywalker versus Last Jedi, which is worse, right? And we have polar opposite views on that. And so while doing the Star Wars topic, we're able to incorporate that topic along with other Star Wars topics and making one Star Wars big epic to-do.
Mm-hmm.
Because not only do we just debate those two, we debated other ones.
Yes, the other ones that not only we debated the prequels and the original trilogy, and also the two Rogue One, the Star Wars stories, the two Star Wars stories, the Solo and Rogue One, which to me, if I have to go with that one, if I was part of that, I would say Rogue One ranks higher than Solo in my opinion.
But yeah, just our opinions. That's what shapes this show. Or last week we had the Nintendo consoles ranked. That was crazy fun, where we had Dan and Patrick in for that.
Well, I wish I could have been there, but I was watching movies.
We were waiting for you too, because we were like, oh yeah, this would be something Ronnie J would like. He never showed up.
I know. I'm sorry.
We were
It's just
we
that
were
I was
ready to
watching.
sing him happy birthday and everything. Oh well.
Oh well.
I
Don't
guess
worry
there's
about
always
that.
next year. There's always
And
next
there's
year.
always, yeah, of course. Hey, maybe next time, maybe we could rank on the other consoles, like maybe the Sony the PlayStations, and see which PlayStation is the best, or maybe some of the other consoles is good.
PlayStation, it would be PlayStation 2. It would be number one.
Of course, because PlayStation 2 has a lot more games than any other PlayStations.
It was the
Because some of the
PlayStation 2 is 2.
Huh?
I put PlayStation 2 at number 2.
At number 2, what would you put
No
number
comment.
1?
I have to put the
If you say 5,
if you 5, I'm going
that
to
or the 4. I mean, at this point, like 5 is just
No.
a special 4 at this point, just because like there's not much games on it at this moment, so it's not really
it's
fair to rank it.
4.5 is what it is. It's 4.5. For
Well,
most.
oh, okay,
Ronnie
give it a year
J-
once it gets more
Ronnie J,
games, because the
don't-
problem with both
Ronnie J, don't shake your head.
the problem.
Like we know you're very I'd say particular to your number 2, which we all like it, but you can't knock number 4.
well
Yeah,
number 4. Well, I say this is number 4 would probably be for 2, because I have played the PlayStation 4 on my friend's console, because he's got the new Star Wars Battlefront 2 game and the wrestling and the Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse.
But the original 3 is the best one because you can play backwards to the PS2. It's backwards compatible.
Well, you see, that's why I really like 2 a lot. Is because
And
you could do
backwards compatible too.
Yeah, see,
because that's compatible with 1, and I love that.
oh yeah, because I got the original actually I got the original PlayStation 1, the first one, and it's good though, but it's got bugs in there. It's like it don't want to do right. It's old, and it's just don't want to play right. But I can play the Star Wars. I can play the PS1 on my PS2 system. It's real good. I even got a PlayStation 1 memory card for it, and
Nice.
that is hard to find. The only way you can get it is right at Game Exchange. Now I bought some memory cards, PS2 memory cards up there as well. I mean, it didn't actually cost much. I think I still got one that is not even unwrapped. It's not even used yet.
I still have my memory cards from PS1 too.
Oh man. Okay. How much did that one cost? Kilo on that. If you haven't even used it, how much did it cost?
You're asking me how much something cost 20 some years ago.
Well, I just want to compare it.
I couldn't tell you what it cost 20 some years ago because I don't remember. Probably
The memory card?
Probably memory card probably like $5 if that.
20 years ago, it cost me $20 to get a memory. I still have my 2.
Oh,
but it cost me $20 when they were brand new.
Must be. Let me see here. How much did this one cost me over at Gaming Center for a PlayStation 2? $5, $4.99.
Yeah, I got one for that much too.
But she got hers brand new. That yours are used.
Yeah.
It may be used, but I could always delete them and delete what's on them, and then.
But like I said, I couldn't remember what the hell I paid for mine because you're talking 20 some odd years ago.
Yeah, I was just I was just asking. There's nothing.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, I'm just saying I couldn't remember. Honestly, I don't remember. I
can understand
what I paid
that.
for the memory card for the other ones either.
Yeah, I can understand that. It's just that I mean,
night, Pauline.
Nighty
Oh, good
night. Have a good one.
night.
Bye, Pauline.
We're going to see a women's hockey game. Oh, I never knew. I did not even know. There was a women's hockey thing going on.
It's
I never
because the
knew.
Olympics are coming up. That's why.
Oh, okay, okay. I hmm. I actually never
It's
knew
like
that.
it's like their qualifying games or something.
I think it might be. It might be. Huh.
I'm guessing.
Huh. That's something. Wow. And now like this here though. Now I have to say this here. I would say this here. The Ghostbusters franchise is the best in its own rank, but I hate the parody one with the three chicks. I hate
Wasn't there
that
4
one.
chicks? There's a full squad of 4.
3 or 4.
Because there's
I
a
don't care.
complete parody to where they like gender swapped everyone. And no, we don't talk about that.
No, that sucks. That sucks. To me, it sucks. We can all agree on that.
Something I was trying to say earlier about the next gen consoles is like they're all having this problem of where you all have powerful hardware out for them right now, but they don't feel like a next gen console because there's not much games on there to play. I'd say there's a couple things PlayStation has that you could be like, okay, yeah, the PS4 probably can't do a bit of this stuff, but it's still nothing that's like absolutely like holy crap, you know. I feel like that and that's only just going to be something that will change with time once everything gets shifted over to next gen.
But Kat, you're an Xbox girl, right?
Cat.
She might have stepped away.
It's fine.
Yeah, but now to be quite honest though, there is a lot of things that now Xbox is good. Now there's some things that Xbox had. The Xbox. Now the original Xbox has some good ones. I'm not gonna lie, it has some good ones. It's got some good that's like the limited edition ones. It got some 007s. It's got Star Wars. They got because they got the original KOTOR on there. The original KOTOR.
That's what
Am
I've
I
been
right?
playing on and off there right now.
Yeah, I mean, got KOTOR and KOTOR 2. They got, I mean, they got some good ones. And Clone Wars, the Obi-Wan game on there, and the Starfighter special edition one for the Xbox. Uh, there is a lot of them that Xbox the original has. Now on the Xbox 360, there's hit and misses, and like they got Batman. I like the Arkham Asylum, Arkham City. Yeah, I like those because I got those, and they got Superman. I can understand Transformers. Love it, and they also
She's showing us action figures.
oh,
Sorry.
it's okay,
Yep.
Cat.
Oh, okay, here you can see that. There's no.
Showing us the goods.
Oh man, that is cool.
Oh.
I got it over there.
She
And then
does
don't
the
look at my
same thing with
messy.
some of her artwork like I do. I hang it on my ceiling.
And then I need to redo it. It looks messy. I like that one though. Here.
Oh, that's nice.
Is that a puzzle or is that just a poster?
No, that's a poster.
I
Oh,
like that.
It came
I
out
like
for
that.
episode 3.
oh,
Really have those.
nice.
Like
I like
a
that.
white Darth Vader. I like
A
that.
white Darth Vader.
Yeah, right here, white Darth Vader.
How?
Comic book pack.
What?
Yeah, see? I don't know. Can you see that? I don't know.
Yeah.
I can see that. I'm like, oh my gosh,
Look,
I've never
that's it.
seen that.
Yeah.
That's rare. That's
She's
very
got
rare.
Goods. She's got the goods.
Oh man, Kat, you are a legend.
She's got some awesome Legos too.
Oh
Those are
man.
all. I have my closet is full of them and action figures and my expensive poster.
Oh
Here,
wow.
I'll show you part of that.
But you don't have cat
that-
posters.
Oh.
All that.
Ooh, nice,
Oh.
nice. Well, and one thing, Priscilla, if you want to do some showing and stuff like that, I went to Walmart today, and I got me a good mask. I bought a mask over at Walmart.
Nice. What'd you
Yeah.
get?
But is your mask as cool as mine?
Well, I don't know. So I'm not gonna wear it because I'm not gonna scare any kids. So
There's no
My
kids
kid's in
here.
bed.
Watching
My
this.
kid's in bed.
so I'm not
put it
gonna
on.
wear it.
Put it
Hold
on.
on.
Okay, you
Put it
want me to
on.
put it on?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
to your little
Turn,
icon.
turn,
and put it
turn.
on.
Yeah, go to the icon, put it off, and then turn it back on whenever.
Yeah, you
there
can't
you go.
tell us about a mask and then not show it.
Oh, I got you now. Ha 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 ha.
I don't know how to take that, but okay.
Just give me 10 minutes.
I'm right there with you. It's kind of scary at the same time.
So we want to talk about how amazing that new episode was today.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Yeah, how amazing was it?
Is
Thank
that
you
sarcasm?
for being correct again. Why would it be sarcasm? It was amazing. And I
Well, that's
called what
no, that's what I
happened
was asking
in
because
this
it sounded like sarcasm. So I was like, wait, are you being serious? That's what I was.
Were you talking about
Asking.
me or Kilo?
No, Kilo.
one. No,
Okay.
I was being serious. I called
Oh, okay.
ahead of
It-
time.
See, you know that like it's like what Spencer and I said last week or the week before is that I'd be more surprised if Cad Bane wasn't in it.
Yeah.
Right.
And I told him before, I was like, I was so wrapped up in the beginning of it and going, oh my goodness, that when the shadow was walking, I was like, who the crap is that? And it wasn't until he got a little closer, I was like, oh my gosh, Cad Bane, and I flipped out and I lost it.
Yeah. So you know a big, I guess you could say, yeah, it's definitely a little problem with the show. But since then, I've viewed it kind of differently because somebody brought up a very good point. Is these last 2 episodes, and we only have 1 left, feels very, very, very different from the first 4. And someone related it to, like Clone Wars, because how Clone Wars have their arcs.
Yeah.
And so, after relating back to that, it's like, okay, this kind of makes it feel better. It's just something we weren't ready for, because we wouldn't think of that out of this show, if that makes sense. Like the first 4 being like this, very slow Boba origin, essentially, this new Boba origin. And now we're barely seeing him until I guess probably this finale, because this finale is now the whole assemble, Avengers assemble and then attack, essentially,
See, I've never thought it was slow though. Like with the beginning of it, I never thought it was slow. I've loved every minute of it, and to me, it just reminds me of like when you watch Lost, The Walking Dead, X-Files, The Last Airbender. They have a lot of episodes where they don't show the main characters. That's how I take it.
Right.
It still furthers the story.
Yeah.
So when people complain about it,
yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Well, to be fair, the last episode the episode 5 didn't further really anything as far as what the main plot was going. But it furthered a lot with Mandalorian.
Right.
But on the other thing, and with those first 4 episodes, there's definitely some parts of them were really, really slow. Not saying I didn't enjoy it, all right? Like, sometimes, like, you could do a slow story well. And I really like most of the slow... I don't know, like, there's some parts of where I just felt like it was kind of slow, and it's just like, okay, you could kind of, like, you know, wrap it up now or do something better with.
I got you.
Like, I felt... and so, I definitely think it was slow paced, and it could have been better.
Do you think
But I still enjoy...
show up?
Yeah, I have a prediction.
You think who?
I told you about this prediction. What I think is, I think it's obvious that Grogu is going back to Mandalorian. And the story, I don't remember what the story's name is, but if it's following the path of what the story that Favreau said he's based off the Mandalorian from, it's going to be that Grogu is going to end up choosing to be with Mandalorian. And that, I think that makes a lot of sense, especially with how they set it up. And so that's going to be... And so what I think is going to happen is I think it set up the gateway for Han Solo to come back by him delivering Grogu back to Mandalorian. Sorry, that completely lost my train of thought. Yeah. And yeah, so that's something I'm definitely think is going to happen. If you kept up with leaks that was going on, and this is something even set up as well in the 3rd episode, is that we're definitely seeing Boba Fett riding a Rancor. And then with this newest episode, we see Cad Bane. Right. Well, I mean, that was leaked. Like, we saw, like, it was leaked that Boba was riding a Rancor. Like, this is something that was heavily talked about before.
It was leaked.
Yeah, there's something where, like, yeah, it was leaked through somebody knew it, and he had this, like, scene, is this whole, like, scene depiction. So I guess it's just more of a rumor, but it's like, at this point, I mean, essentially leaked. Like, the Rancor's there. Like, they're not going to have that Rancor for no reason.
I mean, he's petting it, and he's talking about riding it. So to me, I'm like, you're going to show it.
Exactly. You put two...
I mean, if you think Han Solo is going to be bringing Grogu back to Din? Because that's what Spencer had said.
I don't see Han Solo. It doesn't make sense to me to bring Han Solo into it at all. I could see either Luke dropping him off or Ahsoka, but I don't see Han Solo being involved at all. That's just my personal one. But
I agree with the Ahsoka part. I think Ahsoka's going to grab Grogu once she finds out that if Spencer's theory is right, say his theory is right, he rejects the lightsaber, takes a chainmail hood and whatever.
It's obvious that's what's happening.
Ahsoka's gonna bring Grogu with her because she's coming to Tatooine. I think she's coming to help.
No, she's not. She is not.
She has Thrawn's there.
I'm sticking it right here. She is.
Who knows? We don't know where he's at. We didn't expect.
I think it's Han Solo. I think it's Han Solo. I'm not fully. No, I'm not fully.
Where does Han Solo fit? Does it make sense?
Okay. Explain. No, so because to me, in just my mind, it doesn't fit with him. So how do you see it fitting?
Okay. So this is how I see it fitting in. Right. Okay. I would have agreed up until episode 5, because because I know people are saying Han Solo a lot as well, but now I see it as Han Solo is close buddies with Luke, and Luke and Ahsoka are busy doing their Jedi stuff, so they're like, okay, we'll call our buddy Han Solo, and be like, okay, here, take this back over to Tatooine. You know the place best, or that part of Tatooine. Like, Luke grew up on Tatooine, but he doesn't know that part of Tatooine, because he was a farm boy, and so it makes sense to where it'd be like he to be the messenger. And then Han Solo would be like, oh shit, what have I come up on here?
I mean, I guess, but I mean, at this point, Luke doesn't have any other prospects for his school. It's just Grogu at this point. So I don't see why
Yeah, I mean,
would
he
be
could
too
just
busy.
be going to go focus on something. I don't know. At the same time, I feel like
he
they're
could
also
be.
just
He
wanting
could
to.
be. I see where
Like,
you're
I
going
see
with
it
that
going
now.
either
So
way as well.
I see it. Yeah.
I
Well,
just like
here's
go-
the thing is, I do agree with you that I think he's going to choose Mando strictly because in the comic books, and I'm pretty sure in the movie, I'd have to watch it again and suffer through it, but don't they say that Ben is the first student in his school? So
something
to
like
me,
that.
that tells me, hey,
That
Grogu
too.
doesn't
Yeah.
choose this. So unless they go against that, then all those wouldn't make. I don't see them going against canon because those are currently canon. So to me, in my
Right.
head, is he automatically is going to choose Mando, and boom, there's season 3.
It also just makes more sense with the way the story is going as well.
It
Yeah.
would contradict the story from The Last Jedi.
Right, the
Which
Last Jedi
Hilo
in the
would
comic
love.
book. And I don't
Contradict the hell
remember
out of
which
that.
comic book, but I know Ben is talking to other kids about how he was the first, and then it followed
Right.
so like 2 or 3 others that mentioned. And I don't remember the comic book, but I know it mentions it in those 2 parts. So yeah. I'm just so excited for next Wednesday though. Regardless, no matter what happens, I love Mando. I love Boba. I'm completely enjoying them. I'm really excited.
True. It is good
And
stuff.
I think Cad Bane was amazing in it. Even though he was very small. Like
He
last
had a
minute.
very small but very, very, very effective.
Yes. Yes.
Like, Cobb, bow, done. Shut up, deputy. You're dead. Like he ain't taking shit from nobody. I mean, he
No.
never did before, anyways. But
No.
welcome to people who don't know who Cad Bane is. Now you know. If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah. Oh, I think Ronnie J's ready to show us his mask. He had said something in chat.
I see plastic light.
Oh, nice. It's Maul.
It's plastic light.
Bells to the Jedi. Unless we have power within.
Show me the mask.
You're kind of a weak Sith. Just saying.
Yeah, it's like you've already been out and yeah. What are you doing? Is your power out or what? What the hell happened?
It's a little bit more better in the dark than the light.
We can kind of barely see your mask.
Yeah, turn the damn light on. You got the
Also,
wrong.
I'm expecting
saber.
spider legs.
Yeah, you got the wrong saber and it doesn't light up enough.
Well, I don't have the right.
Oh wait, Darth Maul had the dark saber for a little bit.
Well, he did, but it's not bright enough, and that's not the one that would light everything up. Turn the goddamn light on. Look, Dingus, he just came out of the closet.
Do you sleep in the closet?
That's
That'd
right.
explain a lot.
Is that Darth Twilight?
I find the lack of the dark side within.
I think I like this better. He doesn't talk much.
Because I am in this mask, it's kind of hard to understand the word that you.
Something happened to Dingus. He's laughing so hard he had to mute himself.
You know, you are.
Is that Weasel? it's the Sith Lord Weasel. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy the dark saber for sure now.
$20 at
Oh, no.
Walmart.
No,
I hear
no,
dark sabers are kind of long.
I'm not talking about your stubby little $20 one.
Now the Black Series is going to be good if I could ever find the Black Series.
Or afford it.
I can't afford it.
So how does this happen?
I can't afford it. And one thing for sure, the only thing I can do is find the Darth Maul one. And once I do, that would be good. Because I'm pretty proficient in a double blade. And do you know how hard it is to get this thing mask on? It's really hard to get it on
It's
and
because you got a big old fat head. That's why.
yeah, yeah, I know that. And there's no way that curly boy there, curly hair boy that can fit this in because he's nothing but a human Chewbacca.
Curly hair boys and Chewbacca.
Really? Hold up.
Yep.
Hold up. Oh, you're talking about me being a Chewbacca? You talk about me being a Chewbacca? Ta-da. Ta-da. It's a little out of season. A little out of season. Oh, you want to see it more? It's a little out of season. Little out of season, but I just had it sitting right on my desk.
Chewbacca and Santa hats are never out of season.
You know what?
Yeah,
That's valid.
there's no way
You see,
that
just
you could fit.
sit back. You know, now it's fine. You know, no Santa thing at top. I'll just have this up top.
Although I do
You know
have
what?
Luke Skywalker and Luke
I'll just
Skywalker.
cover my face.
But what I do like to get is the dark saber from GameStop from another uh somewhere in Alexandria. I love to get that one, but man, I really don't want to drive all the way over there to get one.
With lazy ass.
Dude, do you know how much time it takes over there with traffic and trying to find a spot?
Yeah, it's kind of like where I go pretty much every weekend for my dealings.
How long?
I had to drive like 45 minutes.
Me,
To go
it
to
takes
one.
me about an hour and 20.
Well, maybe if you didn't live out next door to Bobby Boucher, you wouldn't have to drive so far.
Yeah.
That is funny.
Well,
So I think that was a rather successful show tonight, I think.
It was quite a good long one. I didn't think about how long this one was going to be, and I'm glad it worked out with my personal schedule for tomorrow.
Okay, well, that's the reason why I told you once you confirmed you didn't have class, that's why I was like, just do it. You know, I'm like, I can go out and do what I need to do in the middle of the night. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
Plus, I've been sitting here trying to rest a little bit because I pushed that car. Me and like one of the neighbors pushed their car 2 blocks to get out on a main road because the snow
That's
was
crazy.
too deep in the subdivision. She had to go. There's no, you work at a hospital, you can't call off because you can't get out. I mean, somebody did that she works with, but that's not how we roll. If we can get out, we're going.
Might take a little work, but
Well, it did, man. It completely drained me. Like when I was talking to you earlier, I was exhausted. Like my arms were freaking jello, my legs are are still jello because they're pushing that damn car through
Yeah.
10 inches of snow at that point. It sucked.
Sounds like
it
it.
was awesome having Kat on. We love having Kat.
It really was. I was not expecting that. As our second guest tonight.
Is our special guest tonight?
Yeah, our special guest. Was quite awesome, I must say. And Kat has a very good taste in movies just like I do.
Yeah. Like I said, we may not agree, but
Yeah, yours is okay.
I mean, mine's is good, but I mean, yours is for you as mine is for me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And we all have one common thing we all like.
Yep. And we already have a good idea for what's happening next week.
What's happening next week?
Or for our next debate show from a week from today.
Which one?
I guess we won't say exactly what it is, but think about what comes out a week from today, and I will say it will somewhat relate to that.
Oh, yeah, okay, I remember now.
I mean, unless we decide on something else, but it just seems like the timing is
Spoiler
perfect
fest.
to do this one.
Spoiler fest. Although pretty much anybody that comes in here has already seen it anyways. For
Yeah.
the most part.
It's like if they haven't, then it's like they just don't care.
Yeah. And I don't know why I had that negativity in my life.
Oh man, Cad Bane though, that moment was amazing. I've watched the episode 2 times now. I enjoyed the episode more the second time. Now, being able to view it as knowing what it is, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, of course, this next episode we're gonna get a good bit of Boba Fett, but it's just like it was really weird just not having much Boba Fett in this episode, in a show that's called, like, you know, his name's in the title.
At least we had more Boba Fett in this episode than we did last one.
Yeah, and
It may not have
he didn't
been
even
much,
say
but it
anything.
was more.
What was really good about this episode is, like, even though he wasn't exactly in it, everything pertained to it, you know? And so, and I really like that. How they tied up everything. Like, the first time watching this morning, I was not a fan of watching all the training stuff, because it's like, yeah, this is cool, but this is not the place and time for it. So I got really annoyed that took up half the episode.
Mm.
But after rewatching it, I was able to appreciate it much more, and it's like, these are so cool callbacks to Empire Strikes Back.
Right.
And that Cad Bane scene, oh my god. I watched that like 2 other times on its own too. Oh, so beautiful. What's your opinion on his look? Were you happy with how he came to be?
Yeah, I mean, it's for live action, it's about as good as you can do.
I think so. I think what people like, a lot of people being like, it'd be better if his face was a little skinnier or something like that, or like, you know, like try to make it more like that. But it's like, I think it makes sense the way they did it is, because you have to think for a lot of the animation stuff, they skinnied up a lot of people too. Look at Dooku.
The only thing that I could see that they could have done better is they could have made him a little bit more blue.
Maybe, but at the same time, with it being like bright and on Tatooine, it's kind of like,
yeah. But that's the only
his shade fit really well.
That's the only thing is, and that's just a very, very, very small.
Well, well, you have to think too. I don't know if this works with how Duros aging works, but you have to think he's a really old dude at this point. So I wonder if Duros skins get lighter as they age as well. I'm not sure if that's a thing at all, but like if it is, it would also make sense.
Well, maybe, because you figure maybe their skin lightens like people's hair does. Old people have
Right.
white hair because their hair lightens out. So his skin probably, or who knows? But I mean, he looked dead on to me, minus the lighter shade of blue. But I'm still okay
Yeah,
with it because
that's not what
his
bothered.
overall
Yeah.
his overall deal, in my opinion,
It
is
looked
dead on.
fantastic.
Dead
Yeah.
on.
I can't wait for Boba versus Cad now. Because it's like, you're not going to bring in Cad now and just make him go away. Like, he's going to play a big role in this finale. He's going to be the big bad in the finale.
It's kind of making me want to go watch. I'm kind of debating because I'm about to end this now. Do I want to go watch that again, or do I want to go play some Switch? I don't know.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I think I'm probably going to head out. Like, I don't have anything to do, but I'm probably just going to go lay down anyway, since I've been up since 6 o'clock.
So I'm probably gonna just do some Switch, and then maybe
Going to switch it up. I like it.
I'm gonna switch it up, and then tomorrow I'll watch it because it's getting kind of late, and I don't want to watch it
Oh.
again when it's super late.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's understandable. I was like, what do you have going on tomorrow? For me, it's probably no power, but you know what? It is what it is.
Well, I'm stuck in again tomorrow because I'm not trying to go out and get stuck anywhere. So
Well, for me, I'm going to be having ice in the middle of the day.
it may not be that bad.
We'll see. That is not what the weather people are making it sound like.
Yeah, the weather people also made certain things else sound like it was going to be a lot worse than it was here too. Even though it was bad, but they made it sound like it was going to be about 10 times worse than what it actually was. Like they were making it sound like it was going to be like Snowgeddon. Like they're saying like, whoa, it's going to be worse than Hoth here, and that didn't happen. So you just never know.
Yeah, they're relating it back to like 2003, like before I was born, to where there apparently there's like a lot of power outages, and some places they even get power back for like 11 days.
So they're driving fear into you guys probably for no reason. Oh,
We'll see. If I don't message you much, it's because I'm trying to conserve phone battery.
Right, but I don't think it's going to be that bad. Like I said, it would have been, if it's going to be that bad there, because I remember 2003, it was absolutely horrible here, worse than it was today when what happened down there happened then. And today is nothing compared to what that storm was. This was.
So I know exactly what I'm talking about then.
Yes, I remember that storm because I got stuck in that one.
That sucks.
This one here, no, we're good. You should be good. There'll be some ice, but I don't think it's going to be power outage ice.
We'll see.
But we'll see. We'll see, we'll see what happens.
Mother Nature can definitely take us by surprise as well.
It depends if she's going to be a bitter bitch or not. Which recently she has been, so we never.
But know. I do hope there's truth behind what you're saying, and I mean, it sounds legit, But who knows what happens from to that storm from point A to point B? Maybe something happens with it,
It could even pass you too, the way it's moving.
We'll see.
Because the heaviest, hardest part, like we've got over 12 inches. But we're supposed to have 16 to 20, and that missed us and went north. So which means the whole storm has shifted a little bit further north. So that's why I'm saying that. Like the heaviest part that was supposed to hit me was up north still. It didn't come down. So that's what I'm basing it off of.
That's good.
So, but we'll see what happens. But, yeah, let's
Kat asked you a question before you get off. You should answer this very important question.
No, I don't want to taste it. Shut the hell up.
No. Kat asked you something in the chat. Second to last thing.
That's about as bad as asking me if I want to taste it.
Do you want to taste Lord of the Rings? Do you want to taste the ring? Do you want to taste the one ring that rules them all?
No.
I think you should. Because it is amazing. Wait,
So
I hope everyone.
I'm not interested in it. There's really, not my thing.
You know, if you don't mind me asking, like I'm just kind of curious, like what is it that just like you just don't care about it for? Like what is it? Is it just like a I don't know. I just want to know why you don't care for it.
Because it was boring as shit to watch.
Okay, and A New Hope was also pretty slow at the beginning.
The what now?
And A New Hope was also really slow at the beginning. But picks up with Empire Strikes Back a lot. And Lord of the Rings does the same thing. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
No. 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 Here's your daily what the fuck, isn't it? You waited till 11:52 at night to get me to say what the fuck, Dingus. No, no, I'm not even remotely interested in giving it another chance.
I must say, The Two Towers is amazing.
Maybe in another day in the alternate universe, or if things change, maybe I will. But at this point in time, I don't.
You know what? It'll change. It'll change someday. It's fine.
It better be something good sitting on that table to get me to watch it, because it's got to be something's got to be put down to make me want to watch it, or to persuade me, honestly, because I really don't feel it. It's got to be something to make me want to feel it.
All right, we'll figure it out.
I don't want to taste it.
I think you should. Patrick says, do you want a dingus? I always dingus. I mean, I don't know what you mean. Like, my name is Dingus on here. What more do you want? I do not actually know about all those little nuanced Lord of the Rings facts. I need to look more into a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff. I want to have a Lord of the Rings day again sometime soon. Just whenever you have a movie trilogy that's 12 hours long, it's kind of hard to set aside time for it to watch it all back to back.
It's quite excessive, don't you think?
It's quite amazing, because it's quite thorough. Yes, I do have the extended cuts. I actually just got them for Christmas. I have not been able to watch them yet. Well, I've seen the third one extended before, but not the other two yet. But I got the regular version of the first Blu-ray version of the extended, because like Amazon had it on sale for super cheap, and I found out why, because there's those new versions that just came out.
Maybe.
But they're still on 2 discs each.
Maybe.
So like there's not much difference.
Maybe I might watch it if I ever find out about these nuts.
Oh. Well, you see, that'd be some kind of like that's like some kind of pact that'd have to be signed, you know? Because I know these nuts have cost you many restless nights over these past few weeks.
The treachery of these nuts that you speak of.
Well, what if the answer about the nuts was found in Lord of the Rings?
These nuts? I know that's bullshit. Because these nuts, it wasn't even around when the fucking...
I think there must be something nut hidden in Lord of the Rings? There must be, right? Like, there's something hidden up like everything in Lord of the Rings.
Alright, well, let's get out of here because I'm tired and I got to go out and clean the damn thing. At least get the dogs out again. So,
all right, have a good one. I'm gonna be chilling and probably go to sleep. Then enjoy whatever tomorrow brings.
if I don't wear myself out completely, I'm probably gonna play some Switch. But also got to figure out how to create. How do you create a freaking account? You go on the internet and do that?
So you know how you have your Switch profile? Yeah. So you know your Switch profiles?
Yeah.
If you go up in there, I think there's a place where you can link your Nintendo account up in there. Because each Switch profile is linked to a different online account. But yeah, make sure you have a Nintendo account made. Because it's much easier to make stuff, like, make it all out on the phone before you type it out on the console. Or you can just use the touchscreen on the console, too. You can touch it all off.
No.
You see, we have to get him to Two Towers, alright? I'd be happy if Kilo watched Two Towers and not Return of the King. As much as I don't want him to see the whole trilogy, he has to watch Two Towers. Okay, anyway.
Maybe one day.
I think it should happen. We'll campaign for it.
How the fuck are you gonna campaign for it?
It'll happen. You'll see. Maybe I've already said too much. Shit. Anyway, have a good night, guys, and everyone else, and whatever else.
Blowing his plans, but all right.
Well, you see, I think it's time for bed.
Yeah, it's late.
All right. Have a good one, guys. Good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. I'm
heading out. I gotta go shop. So
I'm gonna go enjoy some of the world of DC. Oh wait, there's a new John Cena episode in 2 hours.
Bye, Spencer.
I was literally just about to press leave. So I mean, you're kind of just helping me.
Yeah. See you later.
I know. I said John Cena, so you kind of loved it.
Bye. We don't like that negativity around here. We don't need that negativity around here. You did me. All right, I'm gonna leave, and then you won't be able to see me. See y'all later. I'm out of here.
You will find that it is you who are mistaken about a great many things.